Welcome to Baker High Wildcats football. And now, Baker High Wildcats football.
And good evening, everybody, and welcome to another Friday Night Lights here at Memorial Stadium, downtown McClenny, Florida. The Wildcats of Baker County getting set to play football here on the field tonight. I'm Mike Cruz, joined as always by my partner Kyle Davis, and we're set to get all the action going here. The Wildcats are hosting Dunnellon, the Tigers from Dunnellon tonight. Dunnellon over there just west of Ocala, Florida, if you think about it from that direction, about a 2-hour drive from here. So Dunnellon made the trip tonight, so the Tigers are on the road to face the Wildcats, and they are 6-3 on the year. The Wildcats 5-3, and we're going to pause for about 3 or 4 minutes for the national anthem, and then we're going to come back and get this thing kicked off and get ready to go. So you're listening to Wildcat Football on 97.5 WFBB.
You're listening to Wildcat Football on 97.5 FM WFBB. This radio station is a ministry of Glen Baptist Church in Glen, St. Mary, Florida. We're blessed to air Baker County Wildcat Football live each week, and it's our hope that you enjoy the program. We know that life is busy, work, school, football, running errands around, but in the midst of the busyness, we all need a church home that brings the stability upon which you can build your life. If you're looking for a church home where you can grow in Christ and community, we would love to invite you to worship with us every Sunday morning at 10:30 a.m. Check us out on our website at glenbaptist.org or on Facebook, where you can access church info and content and even watch worship services. At Glen, you get dynamic music, gospel-centered expository preaching, and a wonderful faith community. Come grow with us.
Have you ever thought about cleaning out your garage or wonder what you need to do with all those aluminum cans or scrap metal you've got laying around in the backyard? Well, look no further. You just need to load it up and head to American Recycling. Tim Hughes owns and operates American Recycling on Woodlawn Road in McClenny, Florida. They're open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., and on the second and fourth Saturdays of every month from 9 a.m. to noon. Stop by and see Tim and maybe even cash in on that stuff you've got laying around. Tim and American Recycling say, go Wildcat. Baker County Farm Bureau wants to wish the Baker County Wildcats much success this football season. Baker County Farm Bureau, specializing in auto insurance, homeowners insurance, along with life insurance. To get started with Farm Bureau, contact Jack Baker or Justin Webb at 259-6332. That's 259-6332.
Hi, this is Larry Berkins of Berkins Chevrolet in McClenny. It is truly an honor to help make these Wildcat radio broadcasts possible. Berkins Chevrolet with sales and service 6 days a week. Cars, trucks, SUVs, certified used cars. We help customers establish or reestablish credit. Thank you, Wildcat fans. From Larry Berkins at Berkins Chevrolet, US 90 in the heart of McClenny.
Online at BerkinsChevy.com.
And we welcome you back here at downtown McClenny, Florida, Memorial Stadium, downtown McClenny. Started tonight's matchup, the Baker County Wildcats getting set to do battle against the Tigers from Dunnellon High School. Like I said a minute ago, down there just west of Ocala, Florida, right along 301, veer to the left a little bit. I think it's State Road 40 you hit and his cruise right on in there to Dunnellon.
You know you're Matt.
What's famous about Dunnellon? Do you know?
I do not.
I'll tell you something famous about Dunnellon. Dunnellon has a beautiful river that runs right through the middle of it. It's called Rainbow River.
Rainbow River. Yep. There's a restaurant right there.
Swampy's. Yep. And Rainbow River runs right into the Withlacoochee River. So if you know anything about the Withlacoochee River, it runs into Lake Russo, which is one of the best bass fishing lakes in the state of Florida. And
I've fished there. I've fished there a few times.
Well, why are you letting me go through all this?
I don't know about the rivers. I'm just telling you about the bass fishing.
Well, Rainbow River State Park's right there in Dunnellon, Florida. It's a beautiful piece of property, and it's a great place to kayak, Kyle. If you ever decide you want to get on a kayak and just cruise down a river, well, picture the Itchitucknee about 3 times wider.
Man.
All the way down. Beautiful place. Captains for the Wildcats coming out onto the field, getting ready to go. It's senior night here at Memorial Stadium. So captains for the Wildcats, I see 15 out there, Seth Chestnut. I see 9 out there, Phillip Jackson. I see 22, that's Cale Cruz out there. Number 30 is Case Foster out there, and number 5, Kanias Williams. And you talk about those 5 guys right there, Kyle. You talk about senior night. That's 5 football players the Wildcats are losing right there.
Yep, and 5 great players, Mike. They've left their mark on this Wildcat program, all 5 of them.
And really, you know, you think about this team, and I hate to say it after last week, you know, because last week the Wildcats took one on the chin, 34-18 to Wakulla, and the defense has really been what's driven this team all year long, and 4 of those 5 guys right there are defensive guys. Seth Chestnut, Phillip Jackson, those 2 guys, man. You when you're thinking about a tackle, those 2 guys are somewhere around it. And then Case Foster and Cale Cruz, same way, you know, across the board right there. And then Kanias Williams, it seems like yesterday that Kanias Williams was a freshman here, and we were talking about what he could be. And I tell you, he's been every bit of it. He's been a great running back for this football team. And it's exciting. This is always one of them bittersweet things, you know. You're excited to see these guys graduate high school, and you congratulate them on being seniors and moving on with their life. But then the sad part of that is your football Friday nights, they're gone, you know, and then the next group of guys come in. But Kyle, I've been up here 28 years, man, and I've seen so many come and go, you know. But
yeah, it's amazing. To see it through your eyes, man, I would love to be able to do that. You've seen it all. I mean, you have.
So many guys. But, I mean, you know, and on nights like this, you don't really think about wins and losses, you know. You think about these guys and what's going through their mind, you know. So, you know, it's like when I played my last baseball game with the Wildcats and you played your last baseball, football, and everything. I mean, you know what it's like. Oh, yeah. So these guys are going through those emotions here on senior night, and you think about those movies like Rudy, and you just do one more time. You know, you get a night like this, and the Wildcats are going to need that type of effort tonight, you know, Kyle, because we talked about intensity last week. The Cats, there was no intensity here last week between the stands and between the players, you know, and we talked about it. If the crowd's not behind you, sometimes you got to make up your own intensity. You got to go play football, and the Cats couldn't get it done last week, and it seemed like we were gonna nip and claw our way back into that game, and then Wakulla just pulled away at the end and took over that game, really. And that was a tough one. That was a tough one for us to watch because we felt like we needed to end the season with some momentum.
I would expect the Wildcats to show up and play hard tonight, Matt.
And that's what I'm hoping.
I think we're going to see a good football game. So,
Dunnellon, the Tigers 6-3 on the year. They've got some big wins on their record. They had a 42-0 win a few weeks ago against North Marion, the Colts down there in Ocala, and they're on a 3-game win streak right now. Now, if you want to talk about similar opponents, Bradford did play Dunnellon very early in the season, and Bradford won that game by 2 touchdowns. So let's see how things go. Wildcats are going to get Keyshawn Kennedy out here to get the opening kickoff. Wildcats wearing red jerseys tonight with the white pants and the white helmets, trimmed in white numerals, and Dunnellon just the opposite. They've got the red pants on with the white jerseys trimmed in red numerals with the red helmets. So Keyshawn Kennedy gets the opening kickoff there for the Wildcats and brings it out across the 30 to the 33, and that's where we're going to go 1st and 10.
Yeah, not sure. Keyshawn should have come and caught that ball again, Mike. We've talked about it all year. He let it hit, it bounced. I mean, it takes 2 or 3 seconds that you have no idea what it means when you're talking about getting yardage.
I agree. 1st and 10 Wildcats. Let's see what Hudson Register and this team are ready to go. We're going to send one receiver set here with one back in the backfield. Register going to give the ball off. That's Kanias Williams, and Kanias running hard out across the 38-yard line is going to pick up about 5 on 1st down. So the Wildcats that time, we go away from that 5-receiver look that we've been showing the last couple of weeks, and we put one receiver out to the right and run Williams in between the tackles. He picks up 5.
Yep, nice play on first down for the Wildcats. Kanice, offensive line open up a nice hole, and Kanice hit it.
On second down, you're going to get Rhett Roden over here and Robert Chick lined up out on the outside, Wildcat sideline. Second down and 5. Here we go. Register going to run an option play to the left side. Register takes it up inside, and he's going to be maybe a yard short of the first down, but he picks up about 4. I might have thought he would have pitched that, but it was close.
Yep, 3rd and 1 right here, Mike. Big play for the Wildcat offense, man. We don't need a 3-and-out starting this game.
Kanias Williams will stay in the backfield with Hudson Register. Now Robert Chick is going to move to the other side of the field, and Rhett Roden will be the lone receiver on this side. So one receiver left, one to the right. Kanias Williams in the backfield. The Wildcats in the shotgun here. 3rd down and 1. Just underway from Memorial Stadium. Wildcats trying to get a big win here on senior night. Register going to keep it himself, and he's going to get the first down. He's going to get out across the 44-yard line.
Oh, he got
2 yards forward progress, and then they stopped him. That's the one thing. The one thing I've seen so far is Dunnellon initially, right at the point of attack, they're giving you a couple of yards there, but once they close it down, they're a very good tackling team, Kyle.
Yep, linebackers come up real fast. I mean, I think we got on the line of scrimmage. I think we got some movement, but the linebackers are coming up real quick. Let's see if we'll be able to do that, Mike. I think you hit something behind them real quick.
Wildcats right in front of the bench here, 44-yard line, right out in front of the Wildcat bench. Pass to the left side. Robert Chick has got the catch, and Rhett Roden trying to get a block out front that time. And number 11 for Dunnellon comes crashing through and makes the tackle right at the line of scrimmage. So we're going to get a gain of 1. It'll be 2nd down and 9.
Yeah, that's Malachi Bullock.
Malachi
Bullock. And Ray Roden just missed the block right there. We throw a screen out here to the left side. He missed the block.
Just missed it, but 2nd down and 9. Register in the gun, takes a snap quick that time, and Williams is going to get the carry. So just as good as the Wildcats looked on the first 3 downs, now the Wildcats are going to find themselves in 3rd and 7 after only a 2-yard gain here. So not a lot of running room in that middle, and it'll be 3rd and 7. What are you calling up here, Coach?
I'm throwing a slant over the middle somewhere right here, man. Let's see if we can get somebody in the slot to bust something over the middle.
Well, you're going to have to go to the weak side. Wildcats weak side, 2 receivers this side. Kanias Williams in the backfield. 3rd down and 7. Right in front of the Wildcat bench. Toss to the left is going to be picked off. He was thinking the same thing, and they're going to get a pick 6 here. 25-20, 15-10. Same guy, number 11, Malachi Bullock. And Kyle, everybody in the stands heard your play call because we were trying to hit the little slant there, and Malachi Bullock ran underneath it, takes it away from Rhett Roden, and goes down the sideline. That was a 55-yard interception return for Dunnellon, and they'll open the score here to make it 6-0.
Yep, not the way we want to start this game on offense, I can tell you. It was more like a hitch. He didn't run a slant, Mike. He sat down, and Malachi
more like a little out hit.
Yeah, but Malachi just come across and took it to the house.
It was the same principle, though.
Yeah.
Quick hit. They were looking for a quick hit there, and I was with you on that. They're going to go for the extra point here. The snap is back, the hold is down, and the kick is on the way. He pulled it, but it goes through, and it'll be 7-0. 7-0 Dunnellon, just like that. And the good news for the Wildcats is our offense is going to be right back on the field, and we'll go back and see if we can score again. The bad news, though, Kyle, just like last week, lightning strikes here, and Dunnellon, quick score. They're up 7-0, and that didn't take long.
Yeah, I'll tell you, if you talk about worst-case scenario, that might have been a worst-case scenario for the Wildcats. You did not want that to happen for this offense. You wanted them to move the ball, control clock. The defense runs this team, man, and we need them on the field, but, hey, a pick 6 don't help it.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. That was tough. That was tough to watch, and it looked like Roden, if he's able to make that catch, is probably going to surge forward for a few yards, and they would have had to think about it on 4th down. But what a play by Malachi Bullock there.
Yeah, that was a good play.
He read it.
I don't think it was a bad throw by Register.
No, it was a good throw. I mean, he kind of wrestled it out of Rhett Roden's hands. So, I mean, the throw was there. The problem is, like you said on the play before that, we didn't get the block. On that play, we didn't clear out. And it's all timing, Kyle, and the timing just wasn't there for the Cats on that play. And Bullock made a nice play. Read it. all over it. Nick Williams going to return this one for the Cats. He's at the 15, the 20. He's out across the 25 and gets upended across the 30 to the 35-yard line. But about the same place we started the first series, and the Cats will start there with 8:47 to go in the first quarter. And it's a 7-0 Dunnellon Tiger lead.
Yep, you got to answer out here for the Wildcats. You got to come out here and go. I think you need to score, Mike. I mean, the way this season's going for us right now, this is the last game of the year. We got to go in here and score a touchdown right now.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's tough going right now after last week, and things weren't going that tough before that. You know, we just came off a big win down at Satellite. It looked like the Wildcats had a chance to really get some momentum late in the stretch here. Hudson Register fakes a jet sweep coming across the middle, and he's going to keep it himself, and he's going to pick up about 3 yards. Who's 25? Who's 25 on the roster?
On our roster is Nathan Roll.
Nathan Roll was the guy he faked the jet sweep to that time. So seeing a little bit of action there, number 25. Chase Phillips is out of the game this week, so we're going to have to rely on some other playmakers. Kanias Williams gets the fake, and Hudson keeps it to the left side, and he's going to get out to the 44-yard line. So it's grind. This offense is grinding it out right now, Kyle. It's definitely a grind situation, and you find yourself in a 3rd and 2. So as long as you're going to live like this, you're going to have to convert these 3rd down and short.
You got to make first downs, not
3rd down play, 3rd down and short. They brought an extra blocking tight end there. That's 88. See if you got an 88 on the roster. 3rd down, 2 yards to go.
No, do not.
Have to check on that one. Snap back to Register, and Kanias Williams is going to get the first down as he runs hard out across the 45 to the 48-yard line. So if that's the way the Wildcats are going to choose to play tonight, you're right. Every possession they get, they're going to have to capitalize on it because they're not going to get as many snaps off as they normally would in a hurry-up situation. They'll be lucky to get 2 possessions a quarter, you know. So we'll see.
It limits it. We've got it. I think we got to throw the ball tonight, Mike, just from seeing what I've seen in the first 2 drives.
Roll checks out. Now Keyshawn Kennedy checks in. Little confusion on the Wildcats' offensive side. Plenty of time on the play clock, though. Kanias Williams and Kennedy in the backfield. Hand off to Williams. He's got a hole. He's inside, going to get across midfield and down to the 48. And Kyle, it's a little bit of trickery there in the middle. You know, the hole's there, like you said. The offensive line's getting some movement, but Dunnellon closes it so fast. He got 5, but I thought he was going to get a lot more.
Yep, they got good linebackers down.
2nd down, 5. Robert Chick checks over to this side. He's over here with Nick Williams, the 2 wideouts. You've got Register in the gun with Keyshawn Kennedy and Kanias Williams. 2nd down and 5. Register takes a snap, toss sweep left side. This is Keyshawn Kennedy. He's got a burst of speed down to the 45 of Dunnellon, another 3-yard gain, maybe 4, and it'll bring it to a 3rd down and 3.
Yep. Big 3rd down again for the Wildcats. At this point in the game, down 7-0 after a big turnover, Mike, we have to make a play.
Yeah, grind it out. Grind it out. 3rd down play. Wildcats with Keyshawn Kennedy in the backfield. Kanias Williams checks out for this play. Now we show a 3-receiver set to the top side of the field. That's the strong side. 3rd down play. Register takes a snap. He's going to run option right. He's going to get hit at the 44 of Dunnellon and fall forward for a half a yard. And it's going to be 4th down and about, well, I'm going to call it a long 2.
Yep. And I don't think there's no choice. Mays is going for it right here all day, Mike.
He's going to bring Cale Cruz and Kanias Williams in. Rhett Roden, Nick Williams will check out. Robert Chick also checking out. Did we have 11 guys? No, he's staying in. Okay, so 4th down, call it 2. Cale Cruz, extra blocking back up there. Here we go. Keyshawn Kennedy gets blown up in the backfield, and we could have sent 3 more guys in there, Kyle, and we'd have never got that first down. We lost 2 yards, and it's going to be Dunnellon ball.
Yep, not a good start for a Wildcats, man. Defense finally gets on the field. They got to make a stop here. You don't want to go down 14-0 that.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, that's tough. Tough stuff right there. They turned us over on the first series with a pick 6 going the other way. They turn us over here on downs. Let's take a 30-second timeout. 5:12 to go in the first quarter. It is 7-0 Dunnellon, and they'll come back with the ball. You're listening to 97.5 WFBB.
For over 50 years, Dependable Heating and Air Conditioning has been serving the community of McClenny. They provide quality air conditioning, HVAC, and electrical work to the residents of McClenny and the surrounding areas. The phone number for Dependable Heating and Air Conditioning is 259-6546. Oscar and Susie Gray would like to say, go Wildcats. Again, that's Dependable Heating and Air Conditioning, 259-6546.
Well, with just about 5 minutes to go in the first quarter, Dunnellon's offense sees the field for the first time tonight, and they're going to run a jet sweep to start their first possession of the game. And Elijah Towns is going to take it 12 yards for a first down as he got around the left end corner, and he's down to the 42 of the Wildcats.
Yep, no containment on the right end over there for the Wildcats tonight. We got to figure it out real quick. This defense has got to step up now. You don't want to go down 2 scores in this game.
First down and 10. Dunnellon quarterback in the shotgun here from the 42 of the Wildcats. Straight handoff. He's going to pick up 2 yards, maybe 3. Stays on his feet, churning his legs down to the 35-yard line. So a 2-yard gain turned into 7.
Yep.
Wow.
They're playing. No, they started it back.
Okay, so his knee went down to 35. He still got 7.
They're playing a little bit harder than we are right now. We got to wake up.
Sean Martin, the quarterback, Hang on. Stay with me for a second here. 3 receivers to the right. Second down play. Second down and 3. 1 back in the backfield. 3 receivers right, 1 to the left. Dunnellon snap back to the quarterback. He's going to throw it. Fires it deep down the right side. It's overthrown. He was looking for number 4, Sean Martin, that time, and overthrew him just a little bit. Dylan Curry is number 3, the quarterback for Dunnellon. And a late whistle here. One of the Wildcats is shaken up there on that defensive front. Kyle, that time his pass sailed a little high. I thought a Wildcat was going to be in position to maybe get that airmail, but we were looking to make it looked like we were looking to make a hit on the back end there.
Yeah, we was. We wasn't in position for the pick.
Yeah, it's one or the other, right?
It always is.
Well, with that incompletion, it's going to be third down. Let's call it third down and 4 for Dunnellon. 4:12 to go, first quarter. The Tigers from Dunnellon, 6-3 on the year, come in here tonight to face the Wildcats, 5-3 Wildcats, and 1-2 in the district. Wildcats desperately need a win tonight. Kyle, we talked about playoff scenarios before the game, and it's really hard for us to try and tell the folks back at home what's going to happen. We just don't know. The Wildcats are seated in the top 8 right now. There's a chance, even if we lose tonight, that the Wildcats could be playing. There's no playoff games next week, so anything that's going to happen is going to be 2 weeks from tonight. So a lot of time for us to get the word out, but we'll see where it goes from here. Curry takes the snap, runs to the left side, and that third down is converted as they get inside the 25 down to the 23. And that's a gain of about 10 on the play for the quarterback, Curry, and that was just a straight quarterback keeper.
Yep, quarterback draw, Mike. We fell for it, Ian crashed on the right edge over there, and we gave up 10 yards. I mean, we cannot do that. We got to figure out how to get a stop right here.
First down play for Dunnellon from the 23-yard line. Quarterback Curry goes under center this time, and the Wildcats come in the neutral zone. That's going to be a 5-yard penalty against the Cats.
This game did not start our way, Mr. Cruz. We are
no, it has not. Well, we're going to have a lot of time here later in the half to talk to you about our Farm Bureau halftime report coming up. But I'm also going to give some shout-outs to our big sponsors as Wildcat Radio, as we wind down the season and we get close to the end, even if we have a playoff game left. I want to make sure that I talk about these sponsors that have been so good to Wildcat football this year. Another running play for Dunnellon, and they get big yardage again. They're going to move the chains. They They got the offsides on first down, so they just needed 5 on 1st and 5, and they gave the ball to number 11, and that's Bullock. And Bullock got the first down and more.
They're going fast, Mike.
No huddle on the play. The Wildcats get back there, though, and a nice tackle here as we're going to push them back. Lose a yard on first down. It'll be 2nd down 11.
Yeah, big time. Hey, we got to get a big time stop here, man. To change the momentum of this game. Right now, the Wildcats have no momentum. They come out, they score first. Our defense is on the field inside our 20 right now. Huge situation for the Wildcat, right? We need to stop right now, Mike.
I think that was that senior, number 30, Case Foster, that got back there and disrupted that play, threw him down for a loss of 1. So 2nd down 11. They're outside the 13-yard line here. They can pick up a first down inside the Wildcat 5 at about the 2. Curry, under center, sends a man in motion, and he's going to take and give off inside, and the Wildcats do a nice job staying home that time. Very dramatic quarterback, fake the toss out to the left side and then hand it off coming back inside, a little counter-type play. And they get 2 yards, but it's going to be 3rd and 9.
Yeah, huge 3rd down right here. We'll see what Dunnellon will do, but just a huge 3rd down for the Wildcat defense.
3rd down and 9. They're in field goal range. Their kicker has the range for this type of kick. It'd be looking at about a 27, 28-yarder here. But Dunnellon being on the road, they love to get 2 touchdowns here and take a 14-0 lead. They're up 7-0 with 1:22 to go in the quarter. Curry in the shotgun this time. One receiver to the right. Takes the snap, rolls to his right. He's being pressured from behind, but Curry's got lots of room to run, and he lowers his shoulder inside the 5. Case Foster tackles him, but they're going to mark him down right at the 5-yard line. So he's going to be short here, and it's going to be 4th down.
I would expect them to go for this. Let's see what they do, Mike. They're going to be 4th.
Well, let me see where they spot it first. It looked like the side judge coming in was going to spot it at the 5, but it might be the 4.
Oh, it's 4th and 3.
It's definitely 4th and 3.
Yeah, let's see what they do. I think they go for it.
I mean, if I'm on the road and I've got a chance, a guarantee to go up 2 possessions here with a field goal, I'd probably do that. But you can also take a lot of momentum out of this crowd by getting it. And if they get us to jump off sides is also what they're thinking. Hard count right here. They shift in motion, and they're going to toss it left side. Their running back's got it over there, and he's going to be stopped short. Okay, stopped it. Great job by the Wildcat team.
That's Chestnut, man. What a play by Seth Chestnut.
Tell them what happened, Kyle.
Hey, Seth Chestnut made a great play. A huge play.
Toss sweep left side. The Wildcat defense gets a stop. Chestnut gets in there for the tackle, and the Wildcats will take it over at the 5-yard line. 1st down and 10 from inside the 5. That's the only bad news here is they're backed up.
Yeah, we got to come off the 5-yard line. So the offense has got to put something together here. I think you have to throw the ball a little bit, Mike. Get it out on the edge and see what we can do.
1st down play. Hudson under center this time. Going to hand the ball to Williams. He's got a hole. There he goes. 10, 15, 20. Kanias Williams across the 25-30, across midfield to the 50, 45, 40. He's going to be pulled down from behind, but what a run by senior running back Kanias Williams as he goes out from the 5-yard line all the way to the 32-yard line of Dunnellon. 18 plus 45. Kyle, what you got there? 63-yard carry for Kanias Williams.
Great run by Kanias, and how wrong was that, Mike? I'm talking about getting the ball on the edge, and we just running it right up the middle.
And they showed something different, just like last week, Kyle. Remember when we went under center and went with a little bit of a power look last week, we were able to get yardage, move the football. They go back to that here, and what happens?
Yep.
A 63-yard carry.
Let's see if we stay with that a little bit, man.
The Wildcats in the quarter on that play. We're going to go to the 2nd quarter trailing 7-0. Kanias Williams, huge run to give the Wildcat crowd a lift here. We're going to take a 1-minute timeout. We'll be back. You're listening to Wildcat Football on 97.5 WFBB. Foster's General Contracting and Plumbing is located in Glen St. Mary, building trust with quality work and dependability. Wildcat Radio is happy to be partnered with Robbie Foster and Foster's General Contracting this year. Foster's General Contracting and Plumbing, your hometown full-service plumbing and general contracting company. We're here to serve all your new construction or remodeling needs, both residential and commercial. Do you have plumbing needs? We do service calls and offer free estimates for any repair, big or small. Call us anytime, 904-653-1136.
That's Foster's General Contracting. You can also go online to fostersgeneralcontracting.com. Locally owned and operated and has proudly served Baker County since 2006. Let's go Wildcats.
And we welcome you back here to Memorial Stadium, downtown McClenny, Florida. The Wildcats now inside the 20-yard line all the way down. Actually, they marked that thing down to the 17-yard line. I think they misspotted it over here, Kyle. They gave us an extra 5 yards when they flipped the field here. So that's a break for us. That actually turns Canias' run into a 73-yard run.
We'll take it, Mike.
We'll take it, but I think they just misspotted it because the ball was on the 22 on the other side of the field. They flipped the field, though, and gave the Wildcats an extra 5. Hudson Register takes the snap, gives to Keyshawn Kennedy. He's inside the 15 down to the 14.
Yeah, big drive for the Wildcats right here. We need to finish this, Mike. We need points here. We're 10 minutes, 11 minutes going on in the second quarter here. You need points for the Wildcats right here.
Yeah, scoreless first quarter for the Cats. So Dunnellon got the pick 6 against Hudson Register in the first quarter. That's the only score of tonight's ball game, and it is 7-0 Dunnellon. But the Wildcats behind that now 73-yard Canias Williams run have it. Second down and 7 from the 14-yard line.
We're staying on power, Mike. Let's see what we do.
End off inside. That's Case Foster, and that one got blown up from the get-go. Nowhere to go for Case Foster on the carry, and that's going to make it third down there for the Cats. So the good news here, Kyle, is we are in field goal range if we decide to get points and put them on the board. The bad news is we're looking at a third and long here.
Yep. No, spread it out here and see what we can do on the edge. I mean, I love the power look, Mike. It worked last week, but this Dunnellon front's pretty stout.
They are, and they're a good tackling team. I mean, they're sure-handed along the front line and the linebackers like we talked about. Third down play. Register looks to throw. He's got a man open in the air, and a touchdown for Cale Cruz. Cale Cruz came off the tight end spot, slipped into the end zone about 8 yards deep, and Register throws the beauty of the pass. We catch him sleeping there a little bit, and a touchdown for the Cats, and it's a 7-6 ball game.
That's a great play call by Coach Mays right there, man. We're in the power T formation, Mike, and he comes out and play action out of it. Cale slips out from the tight end position and catches a big touchdown for the Wildcats.
Huge touchdown for the Wildcats, and if Cale Cruz has caught a pass this year, it's definitely less than 5 times.
No, he ain't caught many, maybe 2.
Yeah, I don't think he's caught many.
Very impressive. Great play call by Mays right here. Great design for the Wildcat offense. We come out of that power situation and run that. And, hey, maybe that'll change the momentum here, Mike, because it seems a little dead again.
A little bit, yeah, a little bit. I mean, it's been that way last week. It's definitely that way tonight. I don't know. It's tough to tell what's happening from that angle, and we get a block on the extra point. So same as last week, we don't convert on the extra points. And if you remember last week, that game came to the second half. We're sitting there, and they've got all their extra points, and we don't have ours. And it made it into one of those situations where we're pressing, trying to get more, and then they end up pulling away from us last week, of course. Yeah. But you got to get the point after.
Not what we've seen this year. I mean, it's very unusual for this Wildcat special teams unit, not the connect on the extra point.
Yeah, and you have to remember the special teams unit's more than just the kicker, right? So Boatwright can only do so much.
Oh yeah,
he's got to get it through the uprights, but
they got to block.
Yeah, you got to block guys. You got to. Oh my goodness! And here you go. And after all that work, you get the touchdown. You feel like, hey man, we just evened this thing back up. Well, you did, right? Psychologically, you evened it back up, but on the scoreboard, you're still down a point.
Yep.
That's tough.
Still a great play call by Mays, I think. I'm thinking it should change the momentum of this game. Let's see if this defense comes out, Mike, and plays like we've been playing all year.
Boatwright's got it teed up there at the 40-yard line, going to kick it off. High kick coming down to the east end of the field here, taking around the 14-yard line. And the return man's going to make a good cut. He would have had some yardage up the sideline that time, but falls over his own feet there, and Carrion Mitchell is going to be tackled right there at the 24-yard line. So Dunnellon's going to have it 1st and 10 from the 24. They moved the ball on the offense, but we got a big turnover on downs, and then we got the big touchdown drive behind the 63, should have been 68-yard run for Kanias Williams, and then the touchdown pass from Register to Kel Cruz. That's where we are right now. Missed the extra point, 7-6. Well, sorry, blocked the extra point, 7-6.
Yep, huge possession for this Wildcat defense right now. I think this may be the point in the game where you make a decision where, hey, are we going to take control or we ain't? I mean, it happens right now.
1-point ball game. Curry in the shotgun. 2 backs in the backfield, 2 receivers right. Moving right to left across your radio dial. Fakes the handoff, passes over there to the right side. Catch is made, and he's going to be down the sideline and fumbles out of bounds over there, but not before he picks up about 8 yards. Little swing pass out of the backfield, and they pick up 8.
Yep. We just lost. Somebody lost. They lost their eyesight of the guy coming out the backfield, not with him, nobody on him.
And that's number 4, Sean Martin. He's the key guy that Curry's been looking for a lot here early on.
I'll tell you, we ain't talked about Mike, but losing Owen Hodges on this team on offense and defense has been a little different. You know?
Well, Owen Hodges is in there. Who's in? Chase Phillips.
Chase Phillips, yeah. I'm sorry.
Handoff inside. This is going to be a 1st down for Dunnellon. Jeffrey Vickers, number 24, carries it across the 35 to the 37-yard line. Yeah, Chase Phillips, he's a playmaker for the Wildcats. A lot of speed, guy that can make a difference on the edges for the Wildcats for sure.
Plays both sides of the ball.
Yep. 1st down play now coming up for Dunnellon. They've got the ball at the 37-yard line. 2 receivers to the left side, 1 to the right. We've got 1 guy over here covering. We better get out here. Kel Cruz is watching him. They're going to hand the ball off inside, and a good job by the Wildcats to clog that up. So no gain there on 1st down, and we got them in 2nd and long.
Yeah, we don't adjust it up there, Mike. They're going to throw the ball out there. We got Kel Cruz that's playing linebacker, but he better slide a little bit further this time. They're throwing the ball out here this time.
We might be decoying, Kyle.
Maybe.
But now they're going to send 3. They're going to send trips to the left side this time, so we're going to have to send more.
Is Kel coming over now? He is.
2nd down play, 2nd down and 10. Looking to throw, fire it right side. Catch is made, and he goes down right where he catches it, about a 5-yard gain, so it's going to be 3rd and 5. Yeah, Kel came over a little bit, but they had 3 on 2, really. So, I mean, one of those guys can split the gap and take off, and they can go deep on us right here. We got to watch that. A lot to talk about at our Baker County Farm Bureau halftime report, Kyle. This is the world's largest outdoor cocktail party weekend.
Cocktail parties this weekend, yeah.
Jacksonville, Florida. Seminoles talk.
We're not talking about the Seminoles. We'll
take on the Tar Heels tomorrow. 3rd down and 5. Here we go. Curry under center. Curry takes a snap, toss sweep left side. Left side, and a good job by the Wildcats to string it out, but not quite good enough, and we might get a flag on the back end of this, but they're going to get the 1st down across midfield. That was number 7, Elijah Towns. Towns was able to get the corner. I thought Kel Cruz was going to run him down from behind, Kyle, but just not quite fast enough.
Yeah, they sealed it, Mike, on this left edge. Just toss sweep, man. We couldn't contain it.
So Dunnellon has the ball, 1st down and 10 in Wildcat territory now at the 46-yard line. 8:14 to go in the 2nd quarter, and Dunnellon with a 7-6 lead over the Cats. Cats trying to stand up on defense here and get the ball back one more time for our offense here in this half. Quarterback Curry, 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Straight drop. He's under pressure, has to get rid of it, and they did a great job to disrupt the timing that time because they were going to fire it out. And he had his receiver over there, Towns, and he was going to have some yardage, but a good job by the Wildcats to disrupt that and cause the incompletion.
Yeah. Great job by Tyreek Bertrand, and I don't know who the other one was, Mike, but if he completes that ball, he runs for a long way.
Phillip Jackson was back there with him, too. Phillip Jackson was back there. Bertrand was back there. Cats put him in a bad spot that time because Curry hasn't had to really rush anything tonight, but he had to rush that one. 2nd down and 10 from the 46-yard line. Cats a little bit confused on defense here. 3 receivers, now 1 goes in motion to the right side. Pass to the right side, catch is made. He went in motion to block over there, and he did. He blocked him out of the way, 35-30 on the catch. And a good play call that time for Dunnellon. They sent the receiver in motion to go out there as a blocking decoy. They throw the pass out to the right side, quick hitter, and they get a first down.
Yep. We're not getting to the edge good night on defense. I'm telling you right now, they're using motion, and we're not sending anybody out there with them. All you got to do is complete a pass, and it's wide open. One block, it's a touchdown.
Room to run.
Yes.
Room to run, for sure. First down and 10. They're at the Wildcat 30. 7:40 to go in the first half. Fast-moving first half. Am I wrong about that? It's only 7:30, so only 30 minutes played so far, and we're already heading toward halftime.
Yeah.
That's what happens when there's a lot of running plays, right? 7.5 to go. Curry under center this time. Going to take it and hand it off straight ahead. Wildcats going to give up about 3, maybe 4 as he bounces it to the right side that time. That was number 24 again, and 24 is Jeffrey Vickers. And it's going to be 2nd and 6.
Okay. Good play by Case Foster on the edge.
Ooh. Case Foster saves that one. His dad, Robbie Foster, I saw him down on the field tonight, senior night. Robbie Foster with Foster's General Contracting, one of those Wildcat sponsors that keeps us on the air here. And I saw Robbie last week. They had done a nice job in the first weekend of, deer hunting.
Oh, they killed some deer?
I think so. 2nd down and 6. Here we go. Curry's going to keep it himself, straight quarterback keeper here up the middle, and he's going to run it down close to the 20 and close to the first down. And Owen Hodges saves that one with a tackle there as the quarterback, Curry, that time just took the snap and just went with it. They've done a lot of things differently here, and they're keeping us off guard. Kyle, they've thrown some quick hitters out to the right, some quick hitters to the left. They ran toss sweeps, they ran jet sweeps. They ran quarterback keeps up the middle. I mean, the offense has been very diverse for Dunnellon to start this game.
Yeah, they have, Mike. But we got to figure out a way. Hey, we got to make a stop here, man. And they're inside our 30 right here with 6 minutes and 22 seconds left in the second half. We got to get off the field here.
First half, second quarter. 6:22 to go in the first half. Cats 6, Dunnellon 7. Let me tell you about one of my pet peeves, Kyle.
Oh boy.
We got a timeout here, by the way, so during the timeout, I'll tell you about one of my pet peeves. 7-6 Dunnellon. I went to a baseball tournament last weekend. My son,
travel ball.
Yeah, my son decided he wanted to play some baseball again, so he got out there with the team last weekend. And I was sitting there after the game listening to one of the umpires talk to the other umpire. And Kyle, can you believe this? He said, "How many points did they have?" And I'm sitting there listening to him, and my old buddy Jamie Rogers, man, we would just die when you hear somebody at a baseball game say points.
He's umpiring a baseball game.
What's it supposed to be, Kyle?
Runs, man. That's runs. It's runs in baseball.
That's a pet peeve of mine.
I'm with you.
Here we go. Third down and 1 from the 21-yard line. Dunnellon. Curry under center, looking to get the Wildcats to jump. They don't. He stands back up here. 6 minutes to go and counting in the half. Handoff straight ahead. They're going to get the first down and more, and this is Vickers, and he's going to go into the end zone, 21 yards, and he was hardly touched, Kyle, and he goes into the end zone for the Dunnellon touchdown, and that makes it 13-6.
Yep, I'm not sure anybody touched him, Mike. It was wide open. They're in a power T formation. They run it right at us. We don't touch him.
They ran behind the left guard, and he goes right into the end zone for the touchdown. That was 21 yards for Dunnellon, so they've got a pick-6 touchdown at 55 yards and now a 24-yard touchdown run, and the extra point ensuing here to see if this is going to be a 7-point or an 8-point lead. Number 17 for Dunnellon to kick it through there, and he's going to pull it this time. Let's see. And it still goes through.
Good.
He kicked that about maybe 11 foot off the ground and pulled it left, and it still went through.
Yep.
That reminds me. Have you watched College Game Day at all this year?
I have. I've watched it a lot. I love the Pat McAfee.
Yeah, Pat McAfee. So Pat McAfee, his claim to fame, obviously, he was a punter for the Indianapolis Colts, and he's a tough guy. You know, Pat McAfee was a tough guy, but he's fun to listen to, and he's got his own radio show now and everything. But Pat McAfee puts the money up for these guys to kick the field goals, and they give these guys a hard time when they're talking to them down there. Herbstreit holds and
they're paying them $60,000 to make a 20-yard kick.
Now, a few weeks ago, a guy did make it, but other than that, most of these guys are nowhere near.
Well, I've seen them give them second chances for $100,000 on the field. It's crazy.
It's really fun to watch, and
they got drunk college students that are kicking football.
It makes you really appreciate guys that can kick it.
Yeah, like automatic Bo Wright that we got. Hey, it is something else.
Oh,
but he has made College Game Day. I love McAfee.
Here's the kick. Nick Williams muffs it down there around the 10-yard line, gets it back, and can't get back to the 20-yard line. Just that little bit of a muff breaks the timing up enough to let Dunnellon get down there and get the coverage. And so we're going to start at the 19-yard line. Yeah, I mean, watching College Game Day with McAfee on there versus without him, it just adds a little flair to it, and he's always doing something with the home team, some type of ballad or some type of chant, that he's doing with the home team.
Well, they went from Corso and kind of replaced doing McAfee, so it's going to be better. Hey, this is a big drive night for the Wildcat offense right here. We have to answer.
Have to. First down and 10. Wildcats down by 8, 14-6. Hudson Register hands off to Kanias Williams, and Kanias is running hard, keeping his legs moving out across the 20 to the 21, maybe the 22. Picks up 3 yards on first down. Yeah, you're right. I mean, 5:32 to go first half. Dunnellon, by the way, won the toss before the game, and they deferred to the second half. So they're going to get the ball to start the second half. And they're up 14-6, 14-8. And
we got to stretch the field a little bit now. We haven't threw the ball all night long. I mean, let's take a shot.
Second down play. Snap back, Register. On cue, going to throw. Register is going to get sacked.
Yeah, that's on the Register. There's no blocking there, nothing. No time to throw the football, no time to do anything.
He tried to step up and get up and make a throw down the field, but he was brought down from behind, and it's going to be third down and about 15. Tough one there. 3 receivers to the right side. Rhett Roden's over there. Nathan Rolls over there. I think Nick Williams. Kanias Williams in the backfield. 1 receiver to the far side. That's Robert Chick. Third down play, Register looking to throw. He's got a man across the middle, and that was Nathan Roll. And Roll thought about going up to get it and thought better of it. Incomplete. It'll be fourth down.
Yep. They had a guy going down the middle. A great play by the Dunnellon safety, to be honest with you. And he kind of pulled off.
I mean, he had to.
It would have been a penalty if he don't. I mean,
that's one of those old school plays. We had Nathan Roll going across the middle, and if he makes that catch, the safety for Dunnellon is just going to absolutely light him up. And, that's a tough one, man. That's a tough one.
Man, we're running people on the punt team. It is not a good look for the Wildcats right now.
Yeah, 1 extra blocker comes out there for the Cats now. That's 11. Snap back to Boatwright. He's going to get the kickoff.
Shanked it.
Over to the right side. They're going to pick it up on the run from the 35 to the 40. Down to the 35-30, down to the 25, and down to the 20-yard line on the return. And that's what happens when the return man comes up and fields the punt on the hop there. And Dunnellon, there is a flag on the field across the way, but Dunnellon with an 8-point lead now with 4:15 to go in the half, they've got a chance to make this a 2-touchdown game before halftime.
Yeah, not looking good. He got a little pressure on the punt. He kind of shanked it, to be honest with you, Mike. You don't see that from Boatwright, but he shanked it out to the right, and the guy caught her on the run, and we had no coverage. I mean, you didn't have time to have coverage.
Well, that's the thing. It wasn't the coverage. It was, like I said, he came up, caught it on the hop, and he's on the run. He's on the run as he catches on the hop, and what are you going to do then?
And then we got a personal foul on top of it, Mike. So they're at their 10-yard line here.
Half the distance penalty on the Wildcats puts them at the 10-yard line with 4:15 to go in the half. Wildcats in a tough spot here. Down 14-6, and Dunnellon knocking on the door from the 10-yard line. 2 backs in the backfield, 1 receiver to the right. Curry under center for Dunnellon. They hand the ball off to Vickers. He ran that last touchdown run. This time he's going to take it forward for about 4 yards, straight up the middle. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Yeah, they're winning the line of scrimmage battle right now, Mike. When you can run up the middle for 4 or 5, it's going to be a long night for whatever side of the ball you're on. I'm telling you right now, we have got to figure out the line of scrimmage or we're in trouble.
3 minutes and 50 seconds to go in the first half. 14-6. The Tigers on top, and they sit 6 yards away from making this a two-score game before halftime.
Yeah, we need a turnover in a bad way.
One back in the backfield with Curry. No, two backs and Curry under center. Curry going to hand the ball off this time to Towns coming through there, and Towns is going to burst his way to the end zone, and that's a 6-yard score for Elijah Towns, number 7, 6'2" senior running back for Dunnellon, and they've got a 20-6 lead over the Wildcats here.
Yep, way too easy, man. I'm telling you, man, they're moving the ball at the line of scrimmage right now, and we got no answer for it, Mike.
3:27 to go in the first half, and Dunnellon has opened up a 14-point lead. With this extra point, can make it 15. Cats looking for some type of answer, and you said it on the last drive. We needed an answer then. Well, we've got to have an answer now. With 3:27 to go in the half, the Wildcats will have to do so. Kicker for Dunnellon drills this one right down the middle, end over end, and it makes it a 21-6 ball game. And that is a 15-point Dunnellon lead. Let's take a 2-minute timeout. Let's send it back to the station. You're listening to Wildcat Football on WFBB.
Dual State Real Estate is a proud supporter of Wildcat football. We offer home and land sales as well as property management in Florida and Georgia. Come in for a free consultation and we'll show you how to get up to 16% more for your property. Mention this ad and we'll give you free buyer representation. Don't hesitate. Call Dual State, owned and operated by Sabrina Thrift. Call us today at 904-397-0263 or check us out at dualstaterealestate.com. We'll give you service you deserve from people you can trust. And at Dual State Real Estate, we are always Wildcat proud.
Tailored Healthcare Clinic right there in McClenny on South 5th Street. 259-5929 is the number. They offer primary care, traditional primary care services through the insurance, direct primary care memberships for an affordable monthly plan. They've got lots of different services they offer. Hormone replacements, one of the things they do, medical weight loss, aesthetic treatments, including Botox. Give them a call, 259-5929.
Have you ever thought about cleaning out your garage or wonder what you need to do with all those aluminum cans or scrap metal you've got laying around in the backyard? Well, look no further. You just need to load it up and head to American Recycling. Tim Hughes owns and operates American Recycling on Woodlawn Road in McClenny, Florida. They're open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., and on the second and fourth Saturdays of every month from 9 a.m. to noon. Stop by and see Tim and maybe even cash in on that stuff you've got laying around. Tim and American Recycling say, go Wildcat.
First down and 15 for the Wildcats after a false start there. The Wildcats are at the 35-yard line. 3:13 to go in the first half. The Cats are down by 15. It's a 21-6 ball game. And on every play, things just seem to be getting worse. Kanias Williams dropped for a 2-yard loss. It'll be 2nd and 17.
Yeah, we're trying to do something we hadn't did all year. We called for power last week, Mike, because we could move the ball. But now, I mean, we're getting beat at the line of scrimmage and we're in power. Spread the ball out. Let's throw the football, man.
2:49 to go in the first half. We will have our Baker County Farm Bureau halftime report coming up at the halftime break. A lot to talk about tonight at the half. 21-6. Handoff this time is, I think that's Seth Chestnut getting the handoff.
It is.
Am I right?
Yes. They're in a power T formation.
That flag down here. Timeout. They called a quick timeout. Dunnellon's thinking get a third down stop here, get the ball back. They want to try to add more points before halftime, Kyle. As soon as that tackle was made, their coach called timeout. They want to try to score again before the half.
I don't blame them. I
don't either. Good call by them. And I tell you what, we've had some good games against Dunnellon over the last several years. So they probably like nothing more than to come up here and get a good win against us.
Oh, yeah.
trying to move to 7-3 on the year. I mentioned they got a big 42-0 win over North Marion. North Marion is always tough down there in the Ocala, right there in North Ocala. They got a 42-0 win over North Marion, so they did lose to Bradford earlier this year. Bradford got them by a couple of scores, so 6-3 overall record. Looking to go 7-3, and they love to make it 28-6 before halftime. So the Wildcats need to convert this third down. Third down, we'll call it 12. We need to get it just right at midfield. Register's got 3 receivers to the right. Register goes through the shotgun. He's going to roll to his right. He's under pressure, makes a throw over here. Looking for Nathan Roll about the 42-yard line. He wouldn't have got anywhere near the first down yardage anyway, and we'll have to punt it away.
Yep, heavy pressure, man. It was heavy pressure. It wasn't nothing Register really could do but roll out and throw it to Roll. I mean, we've got to find something over the middle quick that we can hit. You're not going to run the ball at these guys. Their defense line's too good. Their linebackers are flying to the football. We got to find a way to throw the football.
Watch out here. The last punt, they returned back to the 20-yard line. Boatwright gets his foot into this one. It's a little bit better. Return man catches it at the 35-yard line. He's back to the 40, 45, still on his feet across midfield, and Dunnellon's going to get the ball to start at the Wildcat 49-yard line, and they're still going to have 2:08, 2:06 on the clock to work with before halftime.
Yep, Mike, you're looking at desperation situation now for this Wildcat defense. You cannot give up a score before halftime. They get the ball coming out. They call it a 2-for-1 is what they call it, Mike. You can't give up a score here, and then them getting the ball coming back out and scoring again.
Yeah, we need something. We need something big to happen here. You know.
Yeah, we need a turnover.
Some type of momentum play, because this stadium for 2 weeks in a row, Kyle, is dead.
Yep.
There's no energy in this place.
The sideline's the same way, though. I mean, our play, it seems like our
no,
players,
you're right.
They don't feel the energy from these stands. It is a dead place right now.
They added a 5-yard illegal procedure penalty on the Wildcats off of that punt, so instead of being 1st and 10 from the 49 of the Wildcats, it's 1st and 10 from the 44. Curry in the shotgun, 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Curry, straight drop, looking to throw, fires to the right side, catch made along the sideline. He's going to pick up a quick 4 yards and go out of bounds, and the clock will stop with exactly 2 minutes to go in the first half. Good. How you like this 2-minute timeout in college?
I hate it.
You don't like it?
Do you like it?
I mean, in the games I've watched so far, I don't think it's really been a huge factor, I guess, to some degree.
Yeah.
I guess because you expect it to happen in the NFL, it just seems like it just fits to me just a little bit. But I was wondering what you thought.
No, I don't like it at all.
You're a purist.
I am, very much so.
2nd down, 6. Curry, he's going to scramble out of there. Now he looks deep down the field, and he's got a man wide open, and we got lucky because he overthrew him. He had a man breaking free inside the 10-yard line. That would have been a touchdown, but it'll be 3rd and 7.
Yeah, Mike, he just missed him. He was right. He was over the middle. He would have caught it in the end zone for a touchdown. He just overthrew the guy.
He did. He overthrew him, and that was uncharacteristic because Curry's played a really good first half at quarterback for Dunnellon, and most of his throws have been short, though, but they've been right on the money.
Yep. He's a guy that can run, too. I'd watch him. He's going to take off right here. If I had to guess, I think he wants to run before he wants to throw.
1:50 to go in the first half. Curry in the shotgun. 3rd down, 7. This is 4-down territory for the Tigers of Dunnellon. Takes a snap, looking to throw, straight drop, fires it out there, and it's incomplete. He had a receiver on the far sideline, and that time 2 bad throws in a row for Curry, and now we're looking at 4th down. What are they going to do? 4th down, 7. Thank you.
You can join him?
Yeah, well, he took care of us.
He did.
He took care of us. He took care of us in the other game, so I was taking care of him one time. You know, one good turn deserves another. Kyle, you ever heard that?
Oh, yes. Always good to get back.
That's right.
To the young folks.
We're talking about Kyle's nephew there, Jake Lee. Not really a nephew, but may as well be.
Might as well be.
He's a good kid, though. he ran to the concession stand for us, got us a cheeseburger, hamburger, and water, and didn't get everything you ordered. But
no, he didn't. He never gets it right, but he did. He made the effort.
That's right. He made the effort for us, and he ran down there quick, got it done. And what I was saying to Kyle is he took care of us earlier this year and wouldn't take our money, so we just let him keep the money this time.
Well, you did not. That was your money, but hey, I appreciate the hamburger.
There you go. 4th down and 7. Here we go. Curry in the shotgun. 1:44 to go in the half. They decided they're going to punt it. I'm really surprised by that call, Kyle. Their defense has had no problem stopping the Wildcats.
Look at that.
But this guy has gotten this thing to die at the half-yard line. Yeah. My goodness.
I'm not surprised at it at all, to be honest with you, the way the offense has moved the football tonight, Mike. I don't mind. I think it's a great call by the Dunnellon coaching staff to punt the ball.
Well, here's the thing. I mean, he looks like a genius now because the punter downs it at the 1, Kyle, but their defense has been great against ours. So what if they give us the ball there versus at the 1-yard line?
Hey,
you know what I'm saying? I mean, to me, they had no risk of going for it there, is what I'm saying.
Now we're back at our window, Mike, and we are in bad shape.
That punt was a beauty now. It rolled down inside the 10, and I thought it was going to creep across the goal line, and it did not. It dies at the half-yard line, and that's where Dunnellon is going to be on defense, and we're in danger here. They could easily score here again before half on defense. 1st down and 10, Register in the gun. 1 back in the backfield. Now he comes up to the center, and Register is just going to run it straight ahead. He's going to plow out of there for maybe 2 yards. Tough running, though. Even plowing ahead. He gets 3 out near the 5.
Yeah, we got to be careful here, Mike. We got to be careful just to not to do nothing crazy and give up any more points down here inside our own.
Yeah, I mean, you want the score to be right where it is right now. Unless we bust something here and get an easy touchdown at the end of the half, you want this score to be 21-6. No more than 21-6.
Yeah, I think Coach knows it too. He's we are running the clock down here.
2nd down 6. We've got about 12 on the play clock, so we can run this down to about 40 seconds and snap it. Register takes the snap now, running it straight up the middle against that defense, and he's stopped right at the line, but they'll reset it here with 40. We don't have to run another play.
No, as soon as they call timeout.
I don't think they have any left. Maybe they do, but I don't. I mean, if I was them, I'd have already been calling them.
Oh, yeah.
If I had them. Wouldn't you? 21-6, the Wildcats don't even need to snap it here. If they're not going to call a timeout, we can take this to the locker room, so that's probably going to do it. It's going to be Dunnellon with a 15-point lead at the half. So tough half for the Wildcats, but we're going to come back with the Baker County Farm Bureau halftime report. A lot of college football games to talk about tomorrow. I want you to come back and listen. We've got some information on the Florida-Georgia game down in Jacksonville tomorrow. I got a couple of inside scoops on a couple of things happening with the Jaguars for this week, too, that we'll talk about. So it'll be fun.
Yes,
come back and join us for our Farm Bureau halftime report. We'll be back. We're going to take about a 5-minute break, and we'll be back right here on 97.5 WFBB.
You're listening to Wildcat Football on 97.5 FM WFBB. This radio station is a ministry of Glen Baptist Church in Glen St. Mary, Florida. We're blessed to air Baker County Wildcat Football live each week, and it's our hope that you enjoy the program. We know that life is busy, work, school, football, running errands around, but in the midst of the busyness, we all need a church home that brings the stability upon which you can build your life. If you're looking for a church home where you can grow in Christ and community, we would love to invite you to worship with us every Sunday morning at 10:30 a.m. Check us out on our website at glenbaptist.org or on Facebook, where you can access church info and content and even watch worship services. At Glen, you get dynamic music, gospel-centered expository preaching, and a wonderful faith community. Come grow with us.
Baker County Farm Bureau wants to wish the Baker County Wildcats much success this football season. Baker County Farm Bureau, specializing in auto insurance, homeowners insurance, along with life insurance. To get started with Farm Bureau, contact Jack Baker or Justin Webb at 259-6332. That's 259-6332.
Hi, this is Larry Birkins of Birkins Chevrolet in McClenny. It is truly an honor to help make these Wildcat radio broadcasts possible. Burkin Chevrolet with sales and service 6 days a week. Cars, trucks, SUVs, certified used cars. We help customers establish or reestablish credit. Thank you, Wildcat fans. From Larry Burkins at Burkin Chevrolet, US 90 in the heart of McClenny.
Online at BurkinChevy.com.
For over 50 years, Dependable Heating and Air Conditioning has been serving the community of McClenny. They provide quality air conditioning, HVAC, and electrical work to the residents of McClenny and the surrounding areas. The phone number for Dependable Heating and Air Conditioning is 259-6546. Oscar and Susie Gray would like to say, go Wildcats. Again, that's Dependable Heating and Air Conditioning, 259-6546.
Dual State Real Estate is a proud supporter of Wildcat football. We offer home and land sales as well as property management in Florida and Georgia. Come in for a free consultation and we'll show you how to get up to 16% more for your property. Mention this ad and we'll give you free buyer representation. Don't hesitate. Call Dual State, owned and operated by Sabrina Thrift. Call us today at 904-397-0263 or check us out at dualstaterealestate.com. We'll give you service you deserve from people you can trust. And at Dual State Real Estate, we are always Wildcat proud.
Foster's General Contracting and Plumbing is located in Glen St. Mary, building trust with quality work and dependability. Wildcat Radio is happy to be partnered with Robbie Foster and Foster's General Contracting this year. Foster's General Contracting and Plumbing, your hometown full-service plumbing and general contracting company. We're here to serve all your new construction or remodeling needs, both residential and commercial. Do you have plumbing needs? We do service calls and offer free estimates for any repair, big or small. Call us anytime, 904-653-1136. That's Foster's General Contracting. You can also go online to fostersgeneralcontracting.com. Locally owned and operated and has proudly served Baker County since 2006. Let's go Wildcat. Tailored Healthcare Clinic right there in McClenny on South 5th Street. 259-5929 is the number. They offer primary care, traditional primary care services through the insurance direct primary care memberships for an affordable monthly plan. They've got lots of different services they offer. Hormone replacements, one of the things they do, medical weight loss, aesthetic treatments, including Botox. Give them a call, 259-5929.
Most of us like to be out in the sun. That's why sunscreen and other safety measures are key to protecting your skin from aging and cancer. The FDA recommends using a sunscreen with an SPF of 15 or higher. Also, look for broad spectrum on the label. That means both harmful ultraviolet A and B rays are blocked. Remember, SPF plus broad spectrum equal healthy fun in the sun. Visit www.fda.gov/sunscreen for more information. A message from the U.S. Food and Drug Administration.
Have you ever thought about cleaning out your garage or wonder what you need to do with all those aluminum cans or scrap metal you've got laying around in the backyard? Well, look no further. You just need to load it up and head to American Recycling. Tim Hughes owns and operates American Recycling on Woodlawn Road in McClenny, Florida. They're open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., and on the second and fourth Saturdays of every month from 9 a.m. to noon. Stop by and see Tim and maybe even cash in on that stuff you've got laying around. Tim and American Recycling say go Wildcat.
Did you know that walking just 10,000 steps a day helps keep you healthy? And it's easy. 20 minutes of grocery shopping is 1,600 steps. Daily housework is 270. Taking a half-hour walk during lunch, around 4,000 steps. You can see how this adds up. 10,000 steps will find you a healthy weight and even reduce your risk of heart disease, diabetes, and stroke. Feeling healthier starts with the first step. A message from the Florida Department of Health.
Baker County Farm Bureau wants to wish the Baker County Wildcats much success this football season. Baker County Farm Bureau, specializing in auto insurance, homeowners insurance, along with life insurance. To get started with Farm Bureau, contact Jack Baker or Justin Webb at 259-6332. That's 259-6332.
And we welcome you back here to Memorial Stadium, downtown McClenny, Florida. The Wildcats of Baker County doing battle tonight with the Tigers from Dunnellon. So it's a cat fight here at Memorial Stadium, but unfortunately the Wildcats are on the short end of it right now. 21-6, Dunnellon with the lead. They started it out with a pick six against Hudson Register, went 55 yards the other way, and ever since then Dunnellon has led the entire way. Wildcats did get one touchdown from Hudson Register to, Cale Cruz to the corner of the end zone, and Kanias Williams had a big run. Other than that, Kyle, it hasn't been much of a highlight show for the Cats.
No, it's not. We're going to have to open it up on offense. I don't think we can run it at them. We tried. I mean, we stayed in power the whole second quarter, and we got to figure out how to spread it out, get the ball on the edge. We're going to throw the football to beat this thing. So have to. And we're down 21-6 right now, but they get the ball coming out. Your defense is going to step on and get a stop.
Well, we welcome you back into the Baker County Farm Bureau halftime report. I want to thank my friend Jack Baker, Justin Webb, right down there at Baker County Farm Bureau, 121 South 6th Street, 259-6332. They do it all. Homeowners, life insurance, car insurance. Yeah, one call does it all.
Yeah, I talked with Mr. Justin Webb today. Yeah, my insurance is just skyrocketed. I said, Justin, give me a quote, man. He said, hey, come see me Monday morning. I said, okay, I'll be there.
Well, I think it's just the nature of the time right now. It's across the board for everybody. So now's a good time if you've never really sat down with an agent. Talk about your options, because some people just keep paying what they pay every month and never look at it. But it's a good time, like you said. Give them a call, Justin and Jack down there, 259-6332. Also, I mentioned earlier, and I know this is Farm Bureau halftime report, but I wanted to just mention a couple of our sponsors tonight. I want to thank Sabrina Thrift down there at Dual State Real Estate. I want to thank my buddy Joe Muncie at Muncie Contracting, being one of the Wildcat sponsors this year. They're your local choice for all your roofing and general contractor needs. Also, my buddy Tim Hughes out there at American Recycling. Man, I told you last week I had a chance, ran into him, and it was good to see him. But, yeah, it's always a good thing, man. Let me know how that goes when you sit down with Justin, see if he can adjust your rate.
I will. If he can't, I'll tell you the truth, man. If he does good, hey, if he can't, he can't. But he act like, hey, come see me, Kyle. Come see me, Kyle. That's what he always says. I love Justin Webb. I love Farm Bureau. Jack Baker and all of them, they're great to work with.
Well, it's not always the agent now. It can be those speeding tickets on your record that could be impacting yours.
Well, the good thing about that, Mike, is I've never had a speeding ticket in my life. Everybody that knows me will tell you that, hey, he drives so slow, he's like a grandpa all the time. So,
well, you might want to just knock on this wood. You just don't ever know, man. You just don't ever know. All right, well, we're hoping the Wildcats come back and make this a fight in the second half, but right now we're trailing 21-6. Kyle, let's talk about some things going on out there in the sports world. Tomorrow, big day down in Jacksonville, the world's largest outdoor cocktail party. Gators coming into that game with a little bit of momentum, but the Gators, I'm going to tell you something. The Gators have got a tough road ahead of them, so tomorrow is going to start a tough road for the Gators, and they're going to have to weather that storm. We're going to see how that goes. We'll talk about that one in just a minute. I got a chance. Did you get a chance to watch the Jaguar game last week?
I did.
Yeah, the guard went down in that ball game. And
you know why he went down? Cooper fell on his leg, but Cooper actually knocked the guy out of the game.
Yeah. But
I knew that's what you're getting to him.
Yeah, when Sheriff went out, Cooper got to play for the rest of that game. So it looks like as the Jaguars go to face the Eagles this week, looks like Cooper Hodges is going to get his first NFL start this week.
Yeah,
we're excited about.
Everybody's excited about it, man. For Cooper, McClenny boy, hey, McClenny bred him down, man. That's what he's about, and I think everybody will be watching Cooper and excited to what he can do this weekend.
Yeah, it's exciting, and I'll be rooting for him. I know you will too. The problem is I'm an Eagles fan.
Oh boy.
I'm rooting for Cooper and the Eagles all at the same time. How can I do that?
I do both? No, you can't.
No, I'll be rooting for Cooper for sure. All right, well, let's talk about the world of college football. In the world of top 25, when I talk about top 25 matchups, I don't mean just top 25 teams that are playing. I'm talking about teams that are in the top 25 facing top 25 teams. Well, you may not know this or not, but there's a big ACC top 25 matchup, but it's not your typical ACC teams. Number 18, Pitt, on the road taking on number 20, SMU. Any idea what SMU stands for?
Southern Methodist University.
There you go. Good job, Kyle. Pulling it out. So Southern Methodist is going to host Pitt, and that's an 18 versus 20 matchup in the ACC. The other top 25 matchup, that's a big one there. This is going to be the national game that everybody's going to talk about.
Game too, huh?
High noon, Ohio State taking on the Nittany Lions, but on the road in Happy Valley. What do you think?
I don't know about that one. I think Ohio State's a better team, man. I mean, we'll see. I love that kid they got at receiver. Was it Jeremiah Smith?
Yep.
He's unreal. I think he's the difference maker in the game. I like Ohio State in the game.
You liked them when they played Oregon, too, and who won?
I did, and you liked Oregon, so
I did.
I'm still going with Ohio State.
All right.
It's Penn State. Who you like?
I like Ohio State, too.
Oh, there you go.
It's going to be tough, though. But I will tell you this. We talked last week about all the undefeated teams that are up there in the top 25. A couple of them went down last week, and every week you're going to see a little bit more attrition. I think Penn State's going to have a loss beside their name now. I saw a little quote today, or a little sticker. It was, there's 4 teams that are ranked in the ACC. You want to talk about ACC matchups right now? There's 4 teams that are ranked in the ACC. 2 of them are Miami and Clemson. Those are 2 that are normally ranked. You know who the other 2 are?
Louisville and Pitt. No.
Pitt and SMU.
Pitt and SMU. Louisville
fell out. Yeah, Louisville fell out. So Louisville goes on the road this week to take on Clemson. North Carolina on the road at Tallahassee, and Duke on the road at Miami. Pitt on the road at SMU. Do you see any upsets in those 4 matchups?
No, I see North Carolina winning easily. I see Miami winning easily. I see Clemson winning easily. No upsets at all, Mike.
No upsets across the board. Well, let's talk about the SEC. Ole Miss is going to travel to Arkansas. Texas A&M is going to travel to South Carolina, and Kentucky is going to travel on the road to Tennessee. In addition to that, we've got Florida and Georgia down in Jacksonville. Out of those 4 games, do you see any upsets?
I don't know. I got a slight feeling that, I don't know, I watched this Florida team, man. I hate to say it because I'm the biggest Gator hater in the world, but I got a feeling the Gators are going to play the Georgia Bulldogs tough in the old cocktail party tomorrow, man. I think they're going to hang tight. It's going to be a game going into the 4th quarter. I don't think Georgia's a dominant team like they used to be. And I think they're playing for they are playing for Billy Napier right now. I'm just telling you. And that team has come together. I like the quarterback. I love Lagaway.
Yeah.
If they get a few bounces the right way, they got a chance to have a game in the 4th quarter. I really believe that. Do I think they're going to win? No. I think Georgia wins the football game, but I think Florida hangs around, gets a game in the 4th quarter.
Well, this is what I'm going to say to you. If you've seen anything at all about what's happened in the football season this year, if you're going to get Georgia, this is probably the year to do it. Now, that's not saying they're not a great team. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying they've shown that they've been susceptible. You know, Kentucky really should have had them, and then they did lose the game to Alabama. You know, they got a big win the other day on the road at Texas, no doubt about it. But we talked about that. Texas really hadn't proven that they have beaten anybody either. But I mean, but it's one of those years. But Georgia definitely on paper, roster-wise, is better than Florida. They're 15, 16-point favorite, depending on where you look at it. I'm not as optimistic as you. I'll say this: Trey Wilson for Florida is the best receiver they got. He's not playing. Jason Marshall's out. He broke. You know,
I've seen that Marshall was trying to come back or something.
Well, he went out against Kentucky 2 weeks ago, and then he's done. And I don't know if Trey Wilson will play the rest of the year. I mean, Trey Wilson's one of those guys that I think he's looking for next year now.
Yeah.
So, and here's the thing. This is what I'm scared of with Florida. You know, it's not that I don't think that they're playing hard and they want to play for Napier and all that. I think that's great. And I think Lagway is going to be a great talent. But Lagway hasn't played a defense like he's going to face tomorrow. And that's probably the biggest difference, I think, in the game. Georgia's defense is going to get after Lagway. They're going to force him into mistakes. He's just a freshman, and he's only started now 3 games, okay? So I'm not as optimistic as you. I think Georgia's going to win. I told somebody last night I think Georgia wins by 3 touchdowns, and I'm going to stand behind that. But this is the bigger concern that I have as a Gator fan, and I've been saying this, okay? Just because of what you've seen happen over the past several years, that can snowball on you in a hurry because Florida goes to Texas next week, okay? Then they got to come back and take on Ole Miss, and then they got to take on LSU, and then they play Florida State. So by the end of the year when we play Florida State, we might be sitting there looking at you with a same record we got now on the win side.
No, let me go ahead and tell you, it don't matter what you're looking at. When you come to Tallahassee, you're going to win a football game. But, hey, besides, I get what you're saying.
You get what I'm saying? Because you're going to have guys start talking about portal, and you're going to have guys start talking about this, that, and the other. One of these games over the next 4 games for Florida, they've got to find something. And really, to be honest with you, to save their season and to feel like they've got some momentum looking ahead, they really need to win 2 of these next 4 games, Kyle. And I'm going to just say this to you, and you know where my loyalty lies. I don't think they can win 2 of these next 4.
I think they can. I think they can win Ole Miss and LSU. I don't think they're going to beat Georgia tomorrow, Mike. But I will tell you this.
I mean, LSU's playing about as good as anybody.
No, well, they can beat both of them teams. Yeah. And I'm telling you, they're playing for Napier right now. And it would not shock me at all tomorrow when we walk into the 4th quarter that Florida's got a chance to beat Georgia. I'm telling you, I love Kirby Smart. I think he's the best coach in college football right now, far none. He is the best coach there. But I'm telling you, there's something about a rivalry, man. There's something about a game when it means something, and you're playing for a coach, and you know this is your season on the line. I think them kids in Gainesville are going to get up and they're going to play a hell of a football game tomorrow night.
But I will say this to you, and the thing that I will say about that is, you know, you have to bring it, and in a rivalry game you can get to that situation where it happens. But I don't know that they've got the personnel to stay there for the whole game. Here's the thing, though. What I really want to see, Kyle, is that you get back to the point where when you have one of those rivalry games and you show up to the stadium, it's anybody's ball game.
Oh yeah,
you know, it's anybody's ball game, and that's probably the most important thing. Is
I think there's people that feel like that during one that game. I'm telling you, I don't think Georgia's the team that they was a year or 2 or 2 years ago. I think people feel like it could be anybody's ball game tomorrow. I mean, so I mean, I'm not saying Florida's going to win the football game, man. I'm saying Georgia's going to win the game. I'm saying Florida's going to be in the game in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, I say it's going to be tough, but I like your pick, but I don't think it's going to happen. Either way, that next 4-game stretch is what I'm most concerned about. But I'll tell you this. Tomorrow at 3:30, I'll have the TV on, and I'll be watching, and I'll be ready to root on the Gators. And well, I know you're jealous of these shoes I got on here.
Oh, my God.
Tell me the truth. Are you jealous?
Man, you got some new Gator kicks, I see. Oh, man, I didn't even see them, Mike. I wish you wouldn't have showed them to me. Well, I'll tell you what, I'm going to have the TV on, too, and Florida State and North Carolina plays at the same time, Mike, and I'm probably going to be watching more of y'all than I'll be watching of us, man. It's been a bad season. Anybody that's sending those out there, Brant Hartley, Kelly Davis, Mike Davis, I know he's going to the game again tomorrow. He can't stand it. It has been a bad year to be a Seminole, but guess what? There's always next year, man.
Well, the good news for all you Wildcat fans that have not wanted to hear anything about baseball all year, that's over now.
Thank God.
The Dodgers took care of the Yankees this week, and crazy game the other night, but they got it. Dodgers are World Series champions, and we'll move on to next year for baseball. But tomorrow, it'll be exciting. Be exciting to watch college football tomorrow. I'll be watching that Penn State-Ohio State game, and then right into the Florida-Georgia game, and then we'll take a look at Cooper Hodges on Sunday and hope the Jaguars can go get a win, and maybe Cooper will just stay in that starting spot for good.
I think he will, man. And hey, if we're lucky enough to get a playoff spot, maybe we can get Cooper up here on
we'll get him up here to talk to him. All right, well, the Wildcats are going to kick it off to Dunnellon to start the second half of this ball game, and just like that, the Wildcats come out of the locker room and are going to try an onside kick to start this second half, and they're trying to breathe some life into this thing, and the Wildcats did not want Dunnellon to get the ball to start the second half, and they come out and get the onside kick.
That's a great call by Coach Mays and the Wildcat. We needed the energy, Mike. We needed something to happen for this Wildcat football team to change the course of this game, and that was the biggest play we had all night.
All it's got to do is go 10 yards, and you can jump on it, and Boatwright got down there. It went 11 yards, and he jumped on it, and the Wildcats are going to get the ball to start the second half down 15. Handoff straight up the middle. Kanias Williams running downhill. He's down to the 46-yard line and gets pushed back there, so he picks up a good 3.5 yards on first down. But great momentum shifter there as Dunnellon was going to get the ball to start the second half with a 15-point lead, and the Wildcats just catch everybody sleeping.
Yep, I don't know, Mike. We're coming out in this power formation. We believe we can run the ball at them, but I mean, I hadn't seen it tonight. I think we got to spread them out and throw the football.
Second down, 7. Thank you for listening in to our Baker County Farm Bureau halftime report. They get a jump across the line there. Should have been a 5-yard penalty for offsides. Kanias Williams is running downhill here. He gets down to the 42-yard line. A 4-yard gain here for Kanias, and that's going to bring it a third down and about 3. They actually only gave him the 43. Should have been the 42, but it'll be third down and 4.
Yeah. Huge play for the Wildcat offense. Stay on the field right here, man. We got an onside kick. We got to capitalize on this opportunity.
Third down play, handoff inside, and this is going to be broken up right there in the backfield. He tried to get Seth Chestnut on a little move around the end there, and no gain on the play, and it'll be fourth down just like that.
Hey, man, I don't criticize stuff too much. We got to spread it. We got to spread this team out and get the ball in space at some point tonight, and we're not doing it right now, man. We're not running the ball at this team out.
Yeah, I think that the problem that Coach Mays probably has with that is, like with Phillips out this week, some of your speed weapons are not there. Fourth down play, fourth down toss sweep to the left. Kanias Williams going to fight for a first down. He's got it. And he fumbles the football. Oh, my goodness, they had a great play call, toss sweep left. He got Kanias Williams in space. He got down, crossed the 35-yard line, a ball, and a hand came in, knocked it out. And the guy from Dunnellon just kind of rolled up on it, and he's got it. First down and 10 going the other way.
No, he didn't roll up on it. He caught it. It dropped out of Kanias' hands and went right into the defensive back's hand over there. I mean, you could not – that's the worst luck you could have as a Wildcat fan.
And Kanias, I was about to start the countdown. He was about to break that for a touchdown.
He was. Great call by Mays. I mean, he stayed in power. Had a toss sweep that was wide open.
It was there, and Kanias was going to take that for a touchdown, Kyle, and it just wasn't to be. It was a first down, but now Dunnellon's got it going the other way. First down and 10 from the 29-yard line. We trail 21-6.
So now, Mike, it changes now. It's basically like they got the kickoff. We got to make a stop on defense.
Toss sweep left side for Dunnellon, and we get a big hit right there in the middle. Nice play, Case Foster. My goodness.
Yeah, Case Foster's a player, man. I've been calling his name all year. 30 will hit you. You better watch out. If you don't want to get hit, Case Foster's going to find you, and he's going to hit you.
Second down 10 now. Man, he will. That was no gain on the play. The running back got to the middle there, was looking for a hole, and he didn't have time because Case Foster came from nowhere and took him off of his feet. I'm talking about upended.
Yes, sir. It was a good look.
Second down and 10. 2 receivers to the right, one back in the backfield. Handoff straight ahead again. Dunnellon's just, they're content right now with a 15-point lead just to try and maybe run some clock here to start this third quarter.
It's a little early for them to do that. I'll be careful with this Wildcat thing. I see a little bit of energy on that defense right now that I didn't see in the first half.
Grayson Thrift checks in there, 71.
I talked to Mr. Oscar Gray at the Sheriff's Golf Tournament today. He said, watch out for 71 tonight. He's been playing a lot, man.
He sent me a picture this week of I'll have to show you on my phone. I'll show it to you. Third down play coming up. Third down. Curry in the shotgun, takes a snap. Big rush for the Cats. They've had him in the backfield, and he got away. Curry running to the right sideline. He's not going to get the first down. He's going to be just short of it, I think. But, man, we almost had him sacked for a huge loss. It'll be about fourth down and 2.
Yep, they still got to stop there. Scott Knowles is on the chain gang over there. He fell down. We don't know what's going on. He was running away from the running back over there, Mike. So they are short, though. It's going to be 4th and 2. They're going to punt the football.
Curry was under pressure in the backfield. We had about 4 Wildcats back there with a chance for the sack. And somehow or another, he slithered out of there and got close to the first down yardage, but they've got the punter on the field.
Good stop for the Wildcat defense right there, Mike.
Rhett Roden's back to return the punt. He's standing at our 40-yard line. He needs to come up and catch this one.
My gosh, he better catch it.
Here we go. Snap back to the punter. He gets his foot into it. It's going to be a low kick, kind of a shank, and we're going to get a flag, and this is going to be roughing on the Cats, and they're going to get a first down.
That's the worst thing that could have happened for the Wildcats right there, Mike.
Yeah, I mean, we just stopped them on a 3-and-out, and that's something that hasn't been happening, and we're going to get a running into the kicker, and all they needed was 3 yards, and they're going to get 5.
Yep. I'll tell you what, you're talking about a bad break, man, but we're doing it to us.
That's not a bad break, Kyle. That's a bad play. We had 2 guys back there at the punter, and all you got to do is not touch him.
Yep.
It's not a bad break.
I'm not sure why we're going after it right there at that point anyway.
Yeah. It's not a bad break. It's just bad execution. You got to make plays. I mean, the Kanias Williams fumble. Listen, Kanias Williams is a great football player, but we can't fumble in that situation. That's a touchdown. And execution on the field. The coaches will tell you, Kyle, we can put them in position, but you got to make plays. You got to make plays. You got to execute when you're in position to make a play. Now that you get the penalty, it'll be 1st down and 10 from the 42-yard line. Curry now goes under center for Dunnellon. They're going to toss sweep out to the left side. Toss sweep. This is 7, and Towns is going to take it around the corner. A 3-yard gain on the play. One of the Wildcats got his helmet ripped off on the backside of the play over there.
A great play by Kel Cruz right there. He comes from his linebacker position out of nowhere like a flying bullet back. Yeah. And a great play right
there. And that felt like a win for the Wildcat defense on that play. But you look up and they still got 4 yards.
Oh yeah. They're moving. That's what I'm telling you. We're losing at the line of scrimmage on both sides of the ball right now, Mike. It's hard to win a football game like that.
7.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. 21-6. Dunnellon on top. Curry takes the snap, gives up the middle to Vickers, and Vickers is going to break into Wildcat territory down to the 45 and now down to the 40, close to the 39-yard line. A big run, 17 yards, and they've got a first down.
Yep, that's what you don't want to see, man. That's one of the first times tonight that they've kind of split this defensive line open, and he was untouched for about 10 yards down the field.
First down and 10 now for the Tigers from Dunnellon at the 39-yard line. You feel like with 6:56 to go, the clock is running really quickly in this ball game tonight because of the fact that there's been limited opportunities for offenses, and we're running the football.
Hey, I finally hear this Wildcat crowd trying to get defense. But this is a big situation.
Where I was going with that is 6:56 to go in this ball game. The clock's going to run. They score here. This is going to be a tough road for the Wildcats to climb back from.
Got to get a stop.
First down and 10. Curry's going to run out of there, and he's going to scramble it down to the 30-yard line, and he's going to pick up about 9 yards on a scramble for the quarterback. It'll be second down.
That's a terrible flag, man. They're going to call a flag on 30, but it was a great hit. He hit him in bounds. He drove him out of bounds, and I cannot believe they threw that flag. Yeah, that's a bad call, man. They're calling a personal foul on 30 on Case Foster. He did nothing but make a good football play right there. That's a bad football. I don't complain about officials, Mike. That's a bad call.
Curry scrambled for 9 yards on the play and added 15 to it, so Dunnellon's going to have the ball 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
They're saying it's after the play, Mike. They threw him down. Did you see it?
No.
I think that's a terrible call.
No, it was below the window here, and I was calling the play. So it's mid-quarter timeout here. 6:20 to go in the third quarter. It's a 21-6 lead for Dunnellon. They've got the ball at the 15-yard line. I'm going to take a 30-second break. Let us catch our breath. We'll be back. You're listening to Wildcat Football on 97.5 WFBB.
Hi, this is Larry Birkins of Birkins Chevrolet in McClenny. It is truly an honor to help make these Wildcat radio broadcasts possible. Birkins Chevrolet with sales and service 6 days a week. Cars, trucks, SUVs, certified used cars. We help customers establish or reestablish credit. Thank you, Wildcat fans. From Larry Birkins at Birkins Chevrolet, US 90 in the heart of McClenny.
Online at BirkinsChevy.com.
Curry in the backfield here for Dunnellon, the quarterback. He's under center. 1st down and 10 from the 15-yard line. They hand the ball to Vickers. The Wildcats do a great job of pursuit this time. Seth Chestnut there along with Grayson Thrift, along with Chase Foster, and they push him back. So no gain. He loses 2 yards on that play. It'll be 2nd down and 12.
Yeah, Mike, as the Wildcat defense right here, you have no choice. We're going under 6 minutes here left in the third quarter. You've got to get a stop there.
Second down play coming up. Second down, call it 12 from the 17-yard line. Clock running, 5:55 to go in the third quarter. Nobody has scored in this quarter. Dunnellon leads at 21-6 over the Cats. We're calling for defense. Curry, straight drop, looking to throw. He's going to get hit and sacked. And that was number 21, Owen Hodges, along with 9 Philip Jackson. Nice. Good job for the Cats.
Huge third and 15 minutes?
About 17. Third and 17. They lost it all the way back to the 22. They've got to go all the way to the 10-yard line for a first down. So
I bet you say this is the biggest play of the game for the Wildcat defense right here, man. You get off the field here, you give yourself a chance to get back in the football game. You have to make a stop right here. I don't think they can kick a field goal this far, so it's 4-down territory for them, probably.
Third down, they need about 17. They've got to go all the way close to the 5-yard line, and we're going to get a timeout for Dunnellon here. 4:51 to go in the third quarter. They're going to think about it.
He's calling 2 plays in that huddle over there. He's going for it either way.
Yeah, I'm thinking along the same lines. You're at the 22-yard line. That would be a 39-yard field goal from what I've seen from their kicker. He's probably got a 30, maybe 35 at the most. So they may be thinking get 10 and kick a field goal. They may be thinking get 10 and go for the first down. So you got 2 options there.
I think they're calling 2 plays here, and they're going for it. We'll see what happens. Huge play coming up for the Wildcat defense there.
Big play coming up for the Cats. Like you said, it is 4:51 to go here in the third quarter. It's a 21-6 ball game. Dunnellon has led the entire way from the start. They started their scoring with a pick 6 in the first quarter to open the game 7-0. We did fight back to make it 7-6, but since then they've scored 14 unanswered, and it's 21-6 at this moment. And here we go. Third down, 17. Like I said, they need to get the ball down close to the 5-yard line for a first down. They're outside the 22. Curry, straight drop in the shotgun, fires it out to the right side. Catch made over there. We need a tackle. Got to get him on the ground, and he's going to go around the tacklers and all the way into the end zone for the Dunnellon touchdown. They sealed off the block on the edge over there, and he goes around the corner, 22 yards for the touchdown.
Yeah, that Rhett Rodin's in position to make a play, but you got to make the tackle, Rhett Rodin, man. I love you, kid, but hey, you're young, you're a sophomore. You got a chance to make a play right there. You didn't make it.
27-6 now with the lead. Dunnellon is going to try the extra point, and they're close to just wiping the Wildcats out tonight.
Yeah, they are, man. That was a huge play for Dunnellon.
And we did not want to see this. The Wildcats looking for momentum down the stretch in this 2-game homestand between Wakulla and Dunnellon. And last week losing a tough one to Wakulla, and now down 28-6 to Dunnellon in the senior night finale for the Cats. Momentum is not what they're getting, and it's turning into a tough home stretch. And this is going to be one of those situations where Coach Mays is going to have to wait it out on Sunday to see if we get the remain in the top 8 for a playoff seed.
Yeah, I think you're looking at probably an 8 seed going to Raines, Mike, if we lose this football game tonight. And right now it's 28-6 with 4:40 left in the third quarter. So it's going to be a tough deal for the Wildcats.
Yeah, I mean, by all statistical analysis, I think
we're going to make the playoffs.
But yeah, I mean, I think we were the 5 seed going into tonight, and with a loss, you're going to drop 6, 7, 8, somewhere in that range. And, you know, I mean, there's a chance that we could stay somewhere around 5 or 6. There's a chance that we'll go back. But, you know, I'll have to get with my buddy Jamie Rogers to explain the formula to me.
Yeah, nobody knows anymore now. It's a point system. If they're still the 5 seed, then hey, we're lost. But I don't know how you can lose 2 games in a row and not drop. I hope whoever's saying that we're going to still be the 5 seed is right.
Well, I'm just saying. I mean, I think that there's been folks have been telling me, yeah, you can still be a 5. Some are saying you're going to drop to 6. I think somebody said there was a prognostication show on one of the news channels, and
I need to watch it, I guess. The
prognostication Education show had us playing Bishop Kenny. They were the 3 seed, so I think they had us falling to 6 if we lost. But I don't know. We're
going to go fast down here, down 28-6 with 4:29 left in the third quarter. We're going to spread it out. Let's see what we do. We got to throw the football a little bit.
First down and 10. Register hands the ball off up the middle to Keyshawn Kennedy, and he's going nowhere.
Been saying it all night, Mike. We are not running the ball on this front. This Dunnellon front has been dominated all night. We have got to spread the ball out. We got to trust the young quarterback to throw the ball around the field a little bit, man. Hey, we got to try something different.
Clock running. Second down and 10. No gain on first down. Register in the shotgun. We've got 2 receivers to the right side. Pass across the middle, caught by Nick Williams. That's going to be a gain of 3 or 4 yards, but not much. He's tackled right away. But they are going to spread it out and try to throw the football, so let's see what happens here.
Lucas Cox was getting the crowd up, thank God, man. I wish he'd have come out a little bit earlier.
Third down, 7. Register takes the snap, straight drop. He's under pressure, and Register's going down. He's going to go down at the 19-yard line. 3:15 to go, third quarter, and the Cats are going to have to punt it away, trailing 28-6.
Not a good recipe, Matt. We can't run the ball at them, and we can't protect to throw the football. So I mean, hey, you're in trouble.
Boatwright gets an end-over-end punt away, and that's going to take a Wildcat roll. It's going to fall out of bounds on the far sideline over there, and it's going to be Dunnellon football inside Wildcat territory at the 45-yard line.
Even Boatwright's having a bad night, man. There's something in there. You know what I mean? That's not his normal.
Well, it's 2 weeks in a row, Colin. I don't know what happened. I mean, I know that ever since the Live Oak game, we had a couple of guys. You know, Hudson Hodges is a guy that they've had out now for a few weeks, and now we've got Case Phillips is out. So there's a few guys on this team that have been banged up, dealing with some injuries, and that hurts the team for sure. But you got to have guys step up, and you got to play with intensity and energy. And between the Wakulla game last week and this game tonight, the momentum that they wanted to capture here in these 2 games is just not there.
No, we couldn't find it.
Curry going to hand it off in the backfield, and a good job by Philip Jackson to get back there and cause the running back to go back the other way. But when he goes back the other way, he picks up yardage. So Jackson turned him around. He had a chance for a tackle for a loss in the backfield, but the running back gets away, and he gets 5 yards. It'll be second down and 5.
Yeah, good play by Chancey on the backside to stay home right there. But Philip Jackson turned him out around. He crosses the field, goes side to side, and Chancey stays on, makes a good play.
Second down, 5. Curry in the shotgun. He's got Vickers in the backfield. They're going to throw it. Looking down the left sideline, it's going to be close to an interception. Rhett Roden went up, had a chance for an interception there. The receiver got his hands on it at the last second, and Roden knocked it away. Good play by Rhett Roden. He was in good position on that play.
Yeah, I'm sure Rhett's going to want to have that one back, man. He's going to want that one back. He's going to wake up in the morning and say, I should have picked that ball off. But say, still good play. Good play. Great position to make a great play. Knocks it away.
2:05 clock stop in the third quarter. 28-6, Dunnellon with the lead over the Wildcats. Final home game of the year, the Wildcats' last game of the year. Senior night tonight. We talked about those senior captains for the Cats. There's been a lot of positives this year. The Wildcats want to finish up strong. Love to see them go to the playoffs and see if we can make a run. Third down and 5. Handoff here to the left side. Short. They're going to be short of the first down. It'll be fourth down and call it 2.
They're going to bring power in and go for it here, Mike, and I don't blame them. I'd run the clock down and do the same thing.
Yeah, they're in a position now where if they can get this first down and just keep the clock running, Dunnellon wants to just run as much of this clock as they can. And their defense has shown that they've got the stuff to stop the Wildcats here tonight. Fourth down and 2. Curry takes the snap. They give it to the fullback, the first man through, and he's going to power his way for 4 yards and a first down.
Yeah, easy.
I don't think they've handed it to the fullback tonight, have they?
Not seen that. That's a easy pickup, 1st and 10 for the Dunnellon Tigers here, and we're going under a minute in the third quarter.
Curry's going under center a lot tonight on this Dunnellon side. You don't see high school quarterbacks under center very much anymore. He's under center here. 1st down and 10 from the 33. Hand off left side. Running back is going to be ahead to the 29, maybe the 28-yard line.
I will say this, Mike.
Martin on the carry.
It's 28-6, but I don't see much quitting this Wildcat team. I mean, they seem to be fighting. I mean, the defense is flying all over the field. I mean, there's no quit whatsoever in this Wildcat football team right now.
Now the defense has played hard. The team is continuing to play hard. It's just, it feels like the intensity level may be just lacking just a little bit, but definitely play hard. We got a guy down on the field here.
Jackson.
Yeah, we'll have to check on that one. 2nd down and 5 after the 1st down run there for Dunnellon. They've got a 28-6 lead with 50 seconds to go in the third quarter. We'll step aside here and let John Meadows run a couple of commercials, and we'll go for a 1-minute timeout. You're listening to Wildcat Football on WFBB.
For over 50 years, Dependable Heating and Air Conditioning has been serving the community of McClenny. They provide quality air conditioning, HVAC, and electrical work to the residents of McClenny and the surrounding areas. The phone number for Dependable Heating and Air Conditioning is 259-6546. Oscar and Susie Gray would like to say, go Wildcats. Again, that's Dependable Heating and Air Conditioning, 259-6546.
Dual State Real Estate is a proud supporter of Wildcat football. We offer home and land sales as well as property management in Florida and Georgia. Come in for a free consultation and we'll show you how to get up to 16% more for your property. Mention this ad and we'll give you free buyer representation. Don't hesitate. Call Dual State, owned and operated by Sabrina Thrift. Call us today at 904-397-0263 or check us out at dualstaterealestate.com. We'll give you service you deserve from people you can trust. And at Dual State Real Estate, we are always Wildcat proud.
Second down play, they hand the ball to the fullback, Vickers, and he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down coming up, but not until the end of the quarter, and we're going to switch ends of the field. So 3rd down coming up for Dunnellon. They've got a 3rd and 5. It's a 28-6 ball game. We'll keep it here while they switch into the field after the timeout. That was not Philip Jackson on the play. That was 99 for the Cats.
Jason Johnson.
Yep, Jason Johnson. He's being tended to on the sideline there. We hope that he'll get back in the game here momentarily, but we'll check on him. But I'll tell you this, quarter left in the season for the Wildcats. Looks like we'll have a playoff game for sure. We'll know exactly this weekend, or a lot of teams in the area are making up those games next week as they had that hurricane makeup. So,
well, we had one with Pontevedra, right, Mike? I guess we're not making it up.
Well, the word that I got before the game tonight was that we were not. I have not heard that we are. But we'll check on that. The answer that I got so far is no.
I'm telling you, man, me being a coach or a player or whatever I was, if I was a singer, I want to play as many games as I can play. You know what I mean? I want to go play football. So, I mean, I don't know maybe Pontevedra and our schedule don't line up. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong about that, but I think you should play the football game.
3rd down and 5 now for Dunnellon. They'll start the fourth quarter with the football and a 28-6 lead over the Wildcats. Curry under center, takes the snap, toss sweep to the left side. They're going to get the first down and get inside the 20-yard line of the Wildcats, down to around the 19, 6-yard carry there on the toss sweep to the left side. And right now, Dunnellon content just to run this football and see if they can keep running this clock.
Yep, they got us inside our own 20-yard line right now. They're going to keep running it at us. We're going to come up next play.
First down right at the marker, right at the 20-yard line, but he did get the first down. So clock running, 11:50 to go in the ball game. So, you know, Kyle, if they don't play the Ponte Vedra game next week and they get the week off, you know, you're Coach Mays and you're headed to the playoffs here. You know, what's your message to the team as you had a couple of tough weeks here?
Here's my message, man. If I'm headed to the playoffs either way, now if I could go to Ponte Vedra and lose next week and it might force me out of the playoffs, I may say, hey, I'm not going to play the game. But if I ask my players if they want to play a football game, and you got seniors that don't get but so many football games, you play the football game, man. My message to the team is, what do you want to do? Yeah. To me, I mean, I don't know. I hadn't heard. I don't know if they are or not playing the game next week, but I think you go to the team and say, hey, man, you don't have but so many games as seniors left. You go play the football game, man.
We'll be under 11 minutes to go in the ball game after this play. Wildcats on defense here. Dunnellon at the Wildcat 19-yard line. Curry under center again. Two backs in the backfield. They take the ball, looking to throw. Curry fires one toward the end zone. He's got an incompletion over there. Good coverage by the Wildcats. The receiver did come down with the football, but he was out of bounds.
Yeah, good coverage. I think that's Landers over there. That is number 2.
Landers on the coverage. Incompletion over there in the left corner of the end zone, right in front of that band concession stand. Dunnellon moving left to right across your radio dial here. That does stop the clock with 10:47 to go in the ball game. So Dunnellon now, third down play coming up from the 19. They pick up a couple of yards here. I would think they are in field goal range. We'll see what they do. Third down. Curry goes to the shotgun this time. He's got one receiver to the right. Rolls to his right, looking that way. Curry's under heavy pressure. He's got a man in the end zone out there, and it's going to be picked off. A Wildcat came back and made a play on the football. I think that was Kel Cruz.
No, a great play by Kel Cruz.
Yeah, Kel Cruz, the receiver, had some room, and the quarterback there, Kyle, it's a tough situation for the quarterback. He's rolling to his right, trying to throw that ball with some velocity back toward the left side of the field. He just couldn't get enough on it. He had a receiver that was open over there, and Kel Cruz, because he couldn't get enough on the ball, Kel Cruz able to come back, make the interception, and the Cats get a big turnover.
Yeah, he's behind Cruz a little bit. He's rolling to his right. He tries to throw all the way back across the field to the left, and Kel Cruz is right on his hip, Mike. But, I mean, that's a hard throw to make. Great play by Kel Cruz.
Yeah, that's a hard throw for a quarterback to make. He'll wish he had that one back. First down play now for the Cats going the other way. Toss sweep left side. Cats trying to run it out of there. A little hole for Kanias Williams as he gets it out toward the 19-yard line. Picks up 5 yards on first down.
All right, we got to go in a hurry, and we got to go quick. It's 10 minutes and 22 seconds left, down 28-6. We got to spread it out and throw the football, man. We don't have time to run the football.
Second down play coming up for the Cats. Kanias Williams checks out. The Wildcats run two receivers to the left this time. And now Robert Chick's going to check out. The Cats will huddle up now with the clock running. Under 10 minutes to go in the ball game. 28-6. The Cats trail. We're going to split Roden to the right. One receiver there.
We're still under center, Mike. I don't get this.
Under center here for Register. He takes the snap, and he's hit in the backfield. Register took a 5-step drop there looking to throw the football out to the right side, and before he could turn around, he was under pressure.
Yep. Yeah, we can't block it. We can't block it under center. You might as well put the guy in shotgun and, hey, go forward and let him throw the ball around the field a little bit, man. We're not doing anything. We're not going to run the ball at him.
8-yard loss on the play. Wildcats now two receivers to the left side, one to the right. Third down. And Register goes to the shotgun here. Stands back around his 5-yard line, looking to throw the football. Fires one deep out here across the middle. He's got Rhett Roden, and the catch is made across midfield. A beautiful catch by Rhett Roden as that throw was on the money from Hudson Register, and the Wildcats have a first down.
Yep, great throwing catch right there from Register to Roden. Good catch. I'd rather see Roden not do a first down sign down 28-6 here with 9 minutes left. Hey, great throwing catch here for the Wildcats.
Good job by Rhett Roden going up to get that football, securing it, come to the ground with the catch. First down and 10 Cats in Dunnellon territory. Pump fake at the line of scrimmage, and he's looking for Nathan Roll down the sideline. The corner did not bite on it, and he had some help coming over from the safety there. So it'll be 2nd and 10 after the incompletion. But the Cats get out of the shadow of the end zone after that big sack with a huge pass play over the middle.
If you're the Wildcats here, Mike, you got to open up and throw the football. I mean, I don't think there's no more getting under center and trying to run it. We can't do that. Let's throw the football. We got 8 minutes and 42 seconds left now.
2nd down play, handoff inside. The Wildcats are going to run it down to the 40-yard line.
Mike, you ain't got that football you asked from our cheerleaders yet, ever.
No. Huh? No. 2nd down and about 4. That was Kanias Williams on a 6-yard carry. 3rd down, I'm sorry, that 1st down incompletion makes it 3rd down now. Register in the shotgun, handoff Kanias Williams. No, Register keeps it himself. Good zone read for Register, and he's down to the 25-yard line or so. And Register is going to get a 1st down for the Cats.
Yeah, that's a great read by the quarterback right there.
Sideline warning you hear from Tim Wilder, the PA announcer here, and the Cats are going to get a big 1st down. Not sure about the flag situation here. Now you're going to get an unsportsmanlike after the play against Dunnellon. That was a great zone read by Hudson Register on that last play, on that 3rd down. Wildcats needed some yardage, and he picked it up. And on top of that, we're going to get 15. So we're going to be at the 17-yard line of Dunnellon here, 1st down and 10. We trail by 3 touchdowns, but we got to get one.
You got to get one to get started.
You got to get one to get moving. And now they finally mark this thing off all the way down to the 12-yard line. So the Wildcats squarely in the red zone here with a chance. 1st down inside the 12-yard line, and the Cats desperately need a score. And now the clock's going to stop again as the referees huddle up.
Man, get it together, man.
Yeah, they're going to talk about it. See what they decide here. I'm not sure what they're even talking about, but
I don't think they know, Mike, but they're about to snap the ball. Here we go.
All right, here we go. 7:58 to go. 4th quarter. 1st down. Register takes the snap, takes the handoff to Kanias Williams, and Register is hit in the backfield and brought down with a loss on the play, a 2-yard loss.
That blew up from the start, Mike. Low snap started it off. We're going fast here.
2nd down, 12. Inside handoff, Kanias Williams this time, and Kanias is going to run it down to around the 10-yard line.
Should be a flag. They had too many people on the field. They didn't get the guy off, but we're not going to get it.
He threw a flag on the sideline.
Did
he? Yeah. 7:29 to go in the ball game here. And the Cats had the ball at the 12, ran it inside to around the 10. If we get 5 yards added on to it, it'll be maybe the 5-yard line or so. I think they're going to call this a pre-snap penalty, so it's going to be marked off to the 10-yard line. So it'll be a 2nd down over from there. So it'll be 2nd down and about 7 for the Cats. We can get a 1st down inside the 4-yard line.
We got to go, Mike. That clock is running quick.
So Register takes the snap, looking to run the football, and he's going to be brought down close to the 10-yard line. So a loss on the play is going to make it 3rd down, and the Cats are going to still need about 8 for the 1st down. And they'll need 10 for a touchdown.
Yep. You're in 4-down territory here for the Cats. You're going under 7 minutes left in the 4th quarter. You got 4 plays to get 8 yards, Mike, or a touchdown.
Case Foster, Seth Chestnut, Kel Cruz check in for the Cats. A couple of guys checking out. Clock running. Under center goes Register. three backs in the backfield, those three guys I just mentioned. Hand off to Kanias Williams. He gets a block. He's inside the 5-yard line and brought down there. It's going to be just short of the first down, but a good hard run by Kanias Williams. He got some blocks from those guys that just checked in, and it'll be 4th down and 2. So
great tackle by Maverick. Some Nick, I can't say his last name, but that's a great tackle by 13. We're going fast.
4th down play. They hand the ball off in the backfield, and Dunnellon's going to turn us over on downs here as the Cats can't get the blocks on 4th down. And we don't get it in for the first down or the touchdown, so Dunnellon's going to take it over inside the Wildcat 10 and around the 6-yard line. We'll get the mid-quarter timeout here. It's a 28-6 Dunnellon lead as we head down toward the end of this ball game. Dunnellon's going to have the ball 1st and 10. We're going to take a 2-minute timeout here. John Meadows back at the station, keeping us on track. We want to thank Glenn Baptist and everything they do for Wildcat football. We'll be back. You're listening to Wildcat football on 97.5 WFBB.
Foster's General Contracting and Plumbing is located in Glen St. Mary, building trust with quality work and dependability. Wildcat Radio is happy to be partnered with Robbie Foster and Foster's General Contracting this year. Foster's General Contracting and Plumbing, your hometown full-service plumbing and general contracting company. We're here to serve all your new construction and remodeling needs, both residential and commercial. Do you have plumbing needs? We do service calls and offer free estimates for any repair, big or small. Call us anytime, 904-653-1136. That's Foster's General Contracting. You can also go online to fostersgeneralcontracting.com. Locally owned and operated and has proudly served Baker County since 2006. Let's go Wildcat. Tailored Healthcare Clinic right there in McClenny on South 5th Street. 259-5929 is the number. They offer primary care, traditional primary care services through the insurance direct primary care memberships for an affordable monthly plan. They've got lots of different services they offer. Hormone replacements, one of the things they do, medical weight loss, aesthetic treatments, including Botox. Give them a call, 259-5929. Well, we welcome you back here to Memorial Stadium, downtown McClenny, Florida. The Wildcats of Baker County doing battle tonight with the Tigers from Dunnellon High School. 28-6, Dunnellon with the lead here late in the ball game. The Wildcats' final game of the 2024 season here. Senior night at Memorial Stadium. We saw some really good football players for this Wildcat football team walk with their parents before the game. It's always a bittersweet moment for those guys, I know, as they play their last game here at Memorial Stadium. First down play now for Dunnellon. They're going to run the football to the left side and run it out across the 30-yard line, maybe the 35, and we're down to about 4.5 minutes to go in the football game, and the Wildcats in a bad position, looking to go 5-4 on the season with the loss tonight against these Tigers.
Yeah, not the end of the season. I'm sure these seniors or this football team was looking for. Dunnellon just come out here and whipped us tonight. There's no other way to say it. I mean, you just say it. They whipped us. They've led from the very get-go. They whipped us at the line of scrimmage. They whipped us on every aspect of football tonight, and sometimes you just got to take it.
Yeah, it's been tough go here tonight for the Cats. The defense for Dunnellon has been very strong against this Wildcat offense, and they've scored the touchdowns that they've needed to, and they're up 28-6, and they're looking to just run this football and see if they can move on. So we'll keep an eye on Dunnellon. They've had a couple of losses on their schedule this year, but I was talking to one of my good buddies earlier, and he was like, man, one of the reasons why the Wildcats won't lose a lot in terms of the point standings is because Dunnellon's got such a strong strength of schedule. They've played some tough teams. You talk about Bradford, you talk about North Marion, you talk about a lot of those teams that are on their schedule that they've tussled with this year. So that's the hope. Their strength of schedule keeps us there with the points.
Yeah, that's the hope, Mike. But I'm telling you, these last two weeks, we're not. If you go to the playoffs, you're not going into the playoffs with a lot of confidence right now. I mean, you're not.
Well, that's the challenge. So, you know, Coach Mays will get these guys back together. They'll have 2 weeks to get ready for a playoff game in a couple of Friday nights from now, and see if they can put a game plan together. And if it is Bishop Kenny that we get to go over there and play, that's one of those old foes that we like to go to over there and see if we can get a win.
Yeah. Well, I guess we'll see what the point system does. And we are watching the clock run down out there, and Dunnellon's happy to do it. It's 3:44. We got a timeout on the field.
Yeah, 3:44 to go in the game, 28-6, Dunnellon with the lead. So the thing about that, when you talk about the playoff bracket, and you start talking about 1 versus 8, 7 versus 2, 3 versus 6, and then 5 versus 4. So when you go to that second round and you start to look at those matchups, that's where it'll get interesting. But
so if you're 8, you're going to range. You don't want to do that. We definitely want to.
No, I'm talking about the second round.
Yeah.
So the 5-4 winner is going to play the 1-8 winner. I'm pretty sure that's the way the bracket falls. So if you don't go there in the first round,
you're going to go to the second round.
You got a chance to go in there in the second round if you win. So. Third down play coming up for Dunnellon. 3:44 to go in the ball game on a beautiful, beautiful football night here in McClenny, Florida, downtown. The only thing not beautiful is the scoreboard right now. As Dunnellon's got the big lead against the Cats. They're going to get another first down here to keep this clock moving toward the end of the line. First day of November 2024. Yesterday was October 31st. Kyle, did you get a chance to get some candy?
I did, man. We went trick-or-treating in McClenny, too, last night and had a great time. I'll tell you, Mike, one thing I do like about this Wildcat team, you don't see no quit on. This defense is still playing hard, man. You're down 28-6 with 3 minutes left. You don't see no quit on these guys, and that's a testament to this coaching staff. And that's a testament to the coaches because, you could quit very easily right now.
First down and 10 now. Curry has given way to a backup quarterback for Dunnellon, and he puts the ball on the ground but then picks it back up. And he's going to run ahead for a couple of yards after he picks up the fumble, and we'll give him 3 yards on the play. It'll be second down at 7. The new quarterback that checked in for Dunnellon is number 10. That's T.J. Woods. He's a junior, 6-foot quarterback. Second down, 7, Dunnellon. We're going to go after this next play. We'll go under 2 minutes. John, we won't keep it here long tonight, letting you know back at the station. And Wildcat fans, you keep it tuned to the Facebook page. Keep an eye on the Wildcat Football Booster Club page, and you'll see where the next game for the Cats is. And
you can throw a dice up. We have no idea. This point system has got everybody fooled.
Second down play, and a good play by the Wildcats as we get back into the backfield. And Case Foster, we've called his name. If we've called it 5 times tonight, we've called it 20 times. Case Foster in there gets a big tackle. And
is he a senior? He is a senior.
Senior, yeah.
If that's a senior, that's the last play he makes on this football field, Mike, I can tell you right now, he'll remember that one. He just picked that guy up and slammed him. He body slammed him. Great play by number 30 right there. Hey, go out like that, man.
Yep, and we turn them over on down. So the Cats, with that big play by Case Foster, will get the football back here. With 2:09 on the clock, first down and 10 going the other way. And, Case Foster, one of the captains tonight for this football team, with Seth Chestnut and Phillip Jackson, Cale Cruz, those seniors on defense, and Kanias Williams, that senior on offense. And those guys will be missed from this football team.
No doubt. They've had some good years for the Wildcat football team.
First down play, Register looking to throw. Scrambles over there to the right, fires one deep down the right sideline, looking for his receiver down there, and it's going to fall incomplete.
Hey, great ball by Register. Chick, I think it was Chick. That Chick in the end zone had a chance at the ball. Defender kind of got in the way, but hey, not a bad shot.
Yeah, Register threw that one about 52 yards in the air down there to the end zone, so he got a lot of air under it and had a chance for his receiver to run under it. By any chance, did you see the end of that Washington game last week with the Hail Mary?
I did. Was that crazy?
That was unbelievable. Second down play, second down and 10. Register takes a snap. We're just going to hand it off this time. Kanias Williams running to the left side. This is actually Keyshawn Kennedy running to the left side. Kennedy runs it down for a first down to around the 31-yard line. Yeah, I was watching. I happened to be watching that game last week. And
well, I was watching it too. I had money on it. So I said, you guys got to be kidding me.
The Bears had that game won. It was won. Their players thought it was won.
Did you see the quarterback for the Bears? He was pissed off with them.
First down and 10. Register looking to throw. Oh, and he's going to get the ball stripped from him in the backfield here.
Yeah.
And it's going to be a turnover. Dunnellon picked it up back there, and that's going to seal the ball game for Dunnellon.
He's just trying to make a play, man. That's Register trying to make a play. The ball's hanging. I mean, it's just, it happens. You're down 28-6 in the fourth quarter. Stuff like that's going to happen.
Yeah, he was trying to make a play, but Wildcat offense is going to turn it over here. And if Dunnellon's got any class and sportsmanship, they'll just take a knee and get out of here with this win, 28-6, a minute and 26 on the clock.
Very disappointing end to the Wildcat season, Mike. I hate to go out on a negative note. Now, I will say this team didn't quit at all, and I do think we're going to make the playoffs, Mike. And we got 2 weeks to get ready for whatever game we got to go play.
Yeah.
There's no quit in this Wildcat football team.
First down and 10, Dunnellon. Backup quarterback in there. They're going to hand one off to the left side, and tackle made right there at midfield. Clock will run under a minute to go after that. But, yeah, not the end that the Wildcats wanted to get some momentum in these last two home games, and they had it set up with two good home games in a row here. And, unfortunately, you know, sometimes the ball doesn't bounce your way. Wakulla came in here and got a hard-fought win last week, and like you said here tonight, Dunnellon's really just kind of controlled this ball game from the get-go. So Coach Mays will regroup, get these guys ready for playoffs a couple weeks. If it is Bishop Kenny that we go to, I'll be excited about that opportunity. We get over there to Bishop Kenny. They've got the Mudville Grill over there. We get over there and have some chicken wings before the game and then go watch the ball game.
There you go.
See how it goes. That'll be coming up not next Friday, folks. Not next Friday. The Florida High School is letting all those teams make up games next Friday, so it'll be 2 weeks from tonight. So, congratulations to Coach Mays on a winning season, 5-4. The Wildcats are going to end the season with a winning record. And tough loss here tonight at home against Dunnellon. But, Kyle, your final thoughts on tonight and then final thoughts on the season for the Cats.
Not the ending you want to see, Matt, but I think, hey, we're going to the playoffs. I think we all know that now. We don't know where we're going or who we're playing, but, hey, keep fighting. You got 2 weeks of practice now. And, hey, the season's not over. You know what I mean? You got a chance to make a run in the playoffs. This team fights. I don't think they'll quit. I think Mays will have them ready to play. So let's go see what we can do. Well, it's been fun being on the radio with you all season long, Kyle, and I'm looking forward to a playoff opportunity down the road. But tough one for the Cats tonight. They fall to 5-4 on the season here against these Dunnellon Tigers. And we'll be on the radio 2 weeks from now, playoff game. It looks like likely we'll be at Bishop Kenny, but we'll confirm that for everybody and let you know. But Dunnellon improves to 7-3 for their football season as they end on a positive note, and they've got a winning record, 7-3 for the year, and it's been a good season for those guys. So congratulations to them on a hard-fought win tonight. They win the game, 28-6. Want to thank all the Wildcat sponsors for making it possible for Wildcat football to be on the air. And want to thank my buddy John Meadows and Corey back over there at Glen Baptist Church and Pastor Chaz and all the folks at Glen Baptist that support this Wildcat football team throughout the season. So with that, John Meadows, we'll send it back to the station and say good night, everybody.